those of you with video recorders, where did you get the money? I am Victoria Wood. This is Hooley Walters.
Good evening.
Now, the original title for the show was Two Creatures Great and Small.
Oh, Wood is thicker than Walters.
Oh, thank you.
This is our orchestra, or to give them their correct technical title, the Lads. They were assembled in the usual fashion, with me hanging out of an upstairs window in Soho in a half-cut bra with a megaphone.
Now we have Harry on drums, Bill on guitar, Albert on the radiator because we're short of chairs.
And our musical director, Mr. Jim Parker, on antidepressants.
Yeah.
The band will be starting with Rock Around the Clock, but due to the overtime ban, they'll be stopping at 10 to 11.
And Sasha Distel will be stopping at home.
Yeah, but that's not because of economy, that's because we didn't want it. Oh, shh, Charlie can't hear. He's in Gay Paris. But just in case, Sasha, ooh la la, coup d'etat and broderie anglaise.
Yeah, right. Now, then, I'm doing my song now.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Right. Yes, I'm
Right.
with you.
Hang on. What do you want?
I wanted to start singing.
I do this one.
Why can't I join in? I can do your backing.
I've already done my backing, pasting your skirting bush.
God. All right,
Verse 3 you do.
Okay, all right. See you, everybody. Just stop. I've got time for a quick. All right, cheer up.
Never been a one to have a carry-on. When I felt merry, don't wear funny hats, I'll get a bit far gone. And champagne perry, and I've never blown those squeaky things, the ones with feathers on the end. Trying to show I'm happy drives me round the bend. Never like those meals that you're supposed to eat for celebrating. Irish coffee, tiny chips, and lumps of meat. And me kept waiting. Tell me what could beat a bit of cheese on a Rivita in front of the TV. When it comes to celebrating, there's something wrong with me.
I'd really like to show you that I'm glad I've come. If you understand me, I could stick a label happy on my bum. Where would it land me? I'd love to be the kind of person that could absolutely go berserk. But somehow for me, I don't think it would work.
Should I stick whoopee upon a greetings card and self-addressing? I find feeling very jolly rather hard. I can't express it. I can't run along that street and do a conga. Only wish I could. You just have to take my word that I feel good. Unless you are an idiot, you've got the gist.
She's not complaining.
Cartwheels are right out, I've got a funny wrist.
Well, when it's raining.
But when you've been depressed and someone solves your problems, that's the minute when
You want to quote George Formby?
say it's turned out nice again.
Excuse me.
Granted.
I was wondering if by any chance you were Miss J. Harper.
That's correct.
Oh, smashing. I found you at last. May I sit down?
I'm waiting for someone, thank you.
Oh, that should be me. I'm from the agency.
The computer dating?
Yes.
But I'm waiting for Bill Smith.
Yeah, I'm he.
Well, you can sit down till Bill comes. Is that a Persian name?
No, I'm Bill Smith.
Oh, I see.
It's taken me some time to spot you. You're looking rather inconspicuous in this dark corner.
It's very charming of you.
Actually, I thought the agency said that we should both wear buttonholes.
Well, I've got 5 on my coat and goodness knows how many on my cardi.
Well, I wore a flower in mine.
Well, that was a nice idea.
Melanie from the agency said that you were interested in meeting someone who was well qualified academically. Well, I've got a BSc.
Oh, just the one? What grade?
Well, I got a first, actually.
Oh, well, that's practically an O-level, isn't it?
No, I went to university.
Did you? I was thinking of going, but my mother thought I'd get better lunches in an office.
Well, I'm sure I won't match up to your talents. Artistic, musical, keen interest in current affairs, sportswoman. I'm surprised I haven't read about you in the papers.
Well, I've had my fair share of publicity.
Really?
Oh, yes, been a bridesmaid twice. Blue chiffon with trumpet sleeves, mauve taffeta with pin-tucked bodice. And I've been mugged.
Really? Badly?
Oh, no, I think he did his best.
Tell me what kind of sports you like. I'm rather interested in scuba diving.
Oh, well, I used to be, but really, to be frank, I got so good at it, it was scubas for every meal. These days, I'm happy at home with my sculpture.
Oh, well, what are you working on at the moment?
Well, I do Paddington Bear, mainly. He comes out of the mould quite easily, doesn't have too many colours.
Says in a card you're fond of music. Well, I'm rather Philistine myself. Jacques Lussier, Cacciacharian.
Oh, now, he's good. I've got one of his things at home, The Green Lady. I love painters. Picasso, Debonnet. My mother says I'm that mad on pictures you could frame a painting of a Campbell's tomato soup tin and I'd buy it.
Do you like Manet?
Well, I spend it when I've got it, obviously.
Shall I order? Sorry, that was a rather sexist remark. I do think the women's movement is interesting. Don't you agree?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, what shall we have to drink?
Well, you decide. You're the man.
Well, since it's rather a special occasion, how about a magnum of champagne?
Oh, fine, though I mustn't have more than two.
Some patty to start?
Why not, as long as you take the claws off for me?
Excuse me, sir. Are you on the table d'hôte, and is yours the vol au vent?
No. I left mine in the cloakroom, and mine's a red Cortina.
Good evening. My name is Dorothea Chubb. Dotty by name. And this is my problem slot. I'm sorry, can we change that? I've never liked it. This is the point in the program where I shall be dealing with your problems. The little difficulties we all face as we ladder the tides of life. Now, for those of you who want to know my qualifications, I am, in fact, the co-authoress of the book Weathering Womanhood. It covers many topics, from obtaining a mortgage to getting the Brill cream out of your corsets. Now, £2.99 limp covers only. Now, thank you all for sending me your little queries. The subjects are very varied. Should I travel overland to Morocco, even though it might be uncomfortable? How does one carry off an unfamiliar social situation? How can I make mackerel appetizing? And how do I care for a rubber plant? Well, as we're short of time, I shall just say to you, rough it, bluff it, stuff it, and keep it well watered. I'm speaking to you now, Tracy. Tracy is feeling the strain of a 4-year engagement and wonders if it might be possible to have intercourse under the circumstances. Now, where you have it, Tracy, is neither here nor there. But there are alternatives, as Daddy and I well know. Now, Tracy, let me stress that I'm in no way narrow-minded or behind the times. Daddy and I were the first people in our crescent to have a walk. And I do feel that intercourse, or nookie, as you young people like to call it, can be a very pleasant way of spending those few minutes between the end of your Ovaltine and the next chapter of your Mills and Boone. But there are so many other things to do. I say to young people, as I call them, develop an interest, a hobby. Keep those hands busy. My motto is this. If it's small, stick clothes in it. If it's big, use it as a doorstop. And if you're married to it, measure it for a gun. I tell you this, if I had nothing to do, I wouldn't know what to do. Where is the pleasure in days of leisure? You'll soon feel flat and bored. Life can be busy if you get busy. Work is its own reward. At first it seems appealing, staring at the ceiling, but when hubby leaves, you'll soon feel blue. If you don't want a job, be smart and get a hobby. There's so many things to do. That's creative for you. Very pretty, dear. Handicrafts can save your life. Get a bit of lino and a Stanley knife. Some fur fabric, paper and foam. You'll be happy stuffing pandas till the cows come home. Glue foreign stamps on old lampshades. Make a model of the QE2 from hearing aids. With some heather and a feather and some bits of chamois leather, you'll be happy as the day is long. Exercise can cheer you up if you want a smaller bottom or a larger cap. Classes are easy. The only thing that's hard is trying to spend a penny in your leotard. Learn disco dancing if you dare. Some ladies bring their heart pills in a Tupperware. Do the Spanish hustle, get some muscle on your bustle. Just boogie, baby, come on strong. Take it away, Jim! There's always art, I'm glad to say. Call everything a collage and you're well away. Write a book, a play or a show, or an article on dishcloths. It's what you know. Learn an instrument, play some lovely tunes. You're never alone with a pair of spoons. Get your stretch pants round a cello, not too mellow, painted yellow. Be creative and you can't go wrong. I hope I've been of use to you. There are so many things that you can do. Ways and means with white or egg. Modelling support hose with a larger leg. When your family's bored, the time will pass. Do something rather clever with a bunch of grass. Show them your new poem, sing the hard bits from La Bohème. You'll be glad you heard my little song. I'm puffed. Have you got your wristwatch?
Oh, no. Oh, don't drink too much if you wanted to spend
Oh, don't. It's not very nice on those infants.
WC.
They're so low. I feel like a native.
Sure something's gone in my back.
What, a hook?
No, pulled something. It was in autumn leaves. Had my elbow over my head.
Yes.
Speaking of which, Mrs. Harris doesn't, does she?
Want to apply a razor to the, apparently not.
Looks like something's hibernating in her armpit.
She wants telling. 18 stone, you want more round your top half than an outsized bandana?
You know in the floor exercises?
Yeah.
You know feet together, lift and hold for tummy tightening? There was a funny...
There was, wasn't there? I had Anthea to my left. I thought, no, it's just the odour of hot guide, Captain.
You do get very aware of other people doing this. I was doing the... watching the anthropology programme last night, you know. It was 300 primitive women dancing round in the Amazon, celebrating the most sacred ritual of the tribal year. And all I could think was, look what happens if you don't wear a bra.
You drifted off just now during legs apart, lean back and forward for inner thigh and body. I saw you.
I had Leslie. She doesn't know her own strength. So it's wrenching you forward, banging your nose on the parquet. But I'm bent over between her lower limbs thinking, I must trim our privet.
I say, Mabel gets no better, does she? At a puff bet.
She's
Yes.
so uncoordinated. That bloody can, she's like Bruce Lee. 3 people kicked in the gullet and Mavis flung up against the advent calendar.
Oh, we're off, come on.
Oh, Elsie,
It's ridden up again.
It's too small. It must be very painful.
No wonder she broke off her engagement. Snip that crotch, she'd be a foot taller. What's it now? Hawaiian banana. Right, now then, before we start, I would like to make it clear that we at Marriage Guidance do not attempt to offer solutions.
Righty-ho.
So tell me how I can help you.
Well, I wouldn't mind another fig roll. Bill?
Better not. Me and Fig's frightening.
Well, would you like to discuss your relationship with me? What is your main worry?
Pelmets.
I'm sorry?
Do we have them or don't we? Do we not and say these are the tops of my curtains, take them or leave them? Or does Bill have a bash and leave corrugated conteboard in the kitchen doorway for 3 days and nearly break the ankle of a close relative again?
Ah, Bill's untidiness bothers you.
Oh, no, we've worked it out fairly well now, haven't we, Bill? Anything left where it shouldn't be gets soaked in paraffin and set fire to.
Excuse the question, but did you have to get married?
Pardon?
Were you expecting a little one?
Well, I'd seen something chalked up about him on the viaduct wall.
No, I mean, were you pregnant?
Oh, up to a point. Now, we weren't bothered. It was just my father threatening to castrate Bill with an antique fish slice if he didn't do the decent thing. We gave in and got married.
And you think it worked out well?
If you call pigs, trotters and a Swiss roll a running buffet.
When did things start to go wrong?
Well, I think it was when Uncle Harold read out the telegram about the banana.
No, not the wedding. I mean, the relationship. For instance, do you share the same sense of humour?
Well, he kept on smiling when I was in with my bosom trouble.
Ah, surgery. Yes. Now, the separation must have affected your relationship.
Well, I don't think any wife wants to come home from hospital to find the laundry basket full of uplift bras and the cooker covered in ferret droppings.
No, but these medical problems, have they affected your sex life? I mean, any bother there?
Oh, no, because I gave it up in, when was it, Bill? 1970. I'd just seen Carry On Camping and I thought, pack this up, Doreen, it's undignified.
You were never really any good at it, like.
Oh, no, it was awful. Very amateurish, facing the wrong way, nodding off. She's made other arrangements. What's her name, Bill?
Annie or something.
She's very pleasant. She comes to your own home.
She's very quick.
And she'll post a pool scoop on for you.
I have to congratulate you two. I mean, you've had the most terrible problems to face, and yet you're still together. You must really love each other.
Oh, no, we don't. Do we, Bill? No.
I'm sorry, but how did you think I could help you?
Well, to be honest, we were walking past. We looked up, we saw your window.
Yes.
We said, this is our chance.
Yes.
We won't be shy. We'll go straight in and say, where did you get your curtain track?
The lady in this song, whose name is Judith Powell, has dashed down to the bathroom with a sponge bag and a towel, has washed up and then wiped her knife, her fork, her plate, having eaten fish cakes and not lost any weight, has locked the bedsit door, turned off the ceiling lights, put out tomorrow's cardigan, tomorrow's pants and tights, and so is nicely snuggled down with a pleasing lack of guilt. Judith with her wireless underneath the turquoise quilt.
DJ in this song, his name is Douglas Fife, has dented his back bumper and had a huge row with his wife. Lost one of his tapes, due on the air at 10. Put 12 pence in for coffee and got chicken soup again. It's his phone in night to night, at which he's very bad. But when asked for suggestions, it was the one idea he'd had. The lines are open now, they're flooding to the booze. All the rambling geriatrics and intoxicated youths.
Judith has an idol, his name is Douglas Fife, who since the death of Freddie Griswold has been the focus of her life. She decides that she will phone him, tidies hair and powders face, nips down the darkened stairway with 10 pence just in case.
He says she has a nice voice, may he say sexy?
Yes, he may.
Asks her what she looks like in case they meet one day.
She admits she's tall and slender, blonde of hair and blue of eye. Says her bust is 37, blows a kiss and says goodbye.
Say goodbye to Judith's shadow, short and stumpy up the stairs. Grey hair spread upon the pillow, brown eyes closed in thankful prayer.
And say goodbye to our DJ, the very useless Douglas Fife, on his way home to a casserole and a huge row with his wife.
What you want doing?
It's all right, thank you. My appointment's with Michael.
He's not here. He's gone home sick. Nearly worn an hole in that bloody toilet. Wouldn't bother me. I've had septic fingers and all sorts carried right on shampooing.
Oh, well, perhaps Brian could cut my hair.
He's off sick and all. They live together, you know. Gay. Don't bother me. I couldn't get steamed up about intercourse one way or the other. Oh, I do it, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I don't smile or nothing, you know.
Is Maggie here? Or...
They're all off sick.
Why? What's happened?
Faulty hamburgers. They're sent out for them quarter pounders. Now, I don't touch them because I know the bloke that makes them. And not only has he got boils and a finger store, but he told me what they were made of. Beef. Gerbils. Laboratories. I mean, it's all right posting one through your mum's letterbox for a laugh, but I mean, eat one crushed in a bun with a gherkin and a bag of chips on a struggle downstairs. You know what I mean? Do you want a paddy?
No, I went before I came out, thank you.
It's an hairstyle.
Oh, no, thanks.
Well, we only do the popular styles, you know, so what do you want? For our Fawcett? Or Anne Shelton?
You got any photos I could look at, get a few ideas?
It's my cousin on the big wheel.
She's wearing a rain hood.
No, it's a bin liner.
I don't think I want my hair like that, thank you.
Oh, that's bloody horrible, isn't it? No wonder she killed herself.
No, I only want it trimmed, thank you.
Going somewhere special tonight?
No.
There's not much point in me cutting it then, is there?
I'd like to get rid of my split ends.
I'll bite them off.
Isn't that bad for your hair?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. Oh, these bloody scissors are terrible. It's not surprising. My granddad just had his annual bash at his toenail. Don't know what that was.
I think I'll just have it highlighted.
Oh, wouldn't bother. You get the same effect painting your bedroom ceiling with no hat on. You could have it bleached all over. I mean, it looks all right, but it smells like someone slept on your head and wet the bed. Streaks.
Oh, yes. I've always fancied red streaks in my hair.
Oh, all right.
Can I see the bag?
Oh, we do like the singing. We hope that you do too.
And if you don't like it much, you better go home.
'Cause we intend to do the singing, and if you'd like to sing along.
Please don't, because you won't know the words and it'll be an embarrassing mess.
Oh, yes.
That's for people who think songs should have rhymes.
Doesn't happen a lot of times.
In this song.
That was another one.
But if you're 28 and overweight, with a brother called Kevin who lives in Q8, and you always sit downstairs upon the bus.
Or if you're a single guy whose shirt's stripped dry, got a sex maniac's diary and a vasectomy club tie, don't expect any sympathy from us.
But when you're sitting there, moaning about the chairs you've got Victoria one completely mixed up with Pamela's, we feel
that you have come to the wrong place.
Or if you came for a a treat.
Rejoice complete.
Except that the babysitter's running around naked on the three-piece suite.
We've tried to bring a smile back to your face. We will now do the proper singing. We should be better than this. You're stuck now till the end of it.
Too bad if you wanted a wee.
That was nearly another rhyme.
Could be worse. Could be mime.
Who needs Stephen Sondheim?
From the ridiculous to the... What was it?
Silly.
That was a closing number.
On your screens in just a moment, Wooden Walters.
Tell me, Jane, do you ever get a headache?
Yes, I do.
And you take a headache remedy?
Yes, I do.
Is it this one, the number 3 favorite?
No,
Or this, the number 2 favorite?
no,
Or this one, the most popular remedy?
no.
Ah.
Hi, chaps.
Evening.
Welcome to Wood and Walters, the comedy show with a difference. It's offbeat.
It's zany.
It doesn't get laughs. No, but seriously, as nobody's laughing, we'd like to combine the best of those popular programmes, That's Life and Sale of the Century, by kicking off with an item about a woman who waited 20 years for an artificial leg and then was shown one she couldn't afford.
That's right. And also, on tonight's show, we've got Sir Robin Day.
This is true.
Yes, who's going to be asking the question, are women funny? We're going to be saying with men like that, do they need to be?
Let's just explain that Julie's only able to be with us this evening because she didn't get the part of Dolly in Emmerdale Farm. No? No.
That's true.
She passed the acting part of the audition, but she failed on slicing bread and setting the table.
Yes, before we go any further, I would just like to say that there's no canned laughter on the show.
But we have been promised it will be here before the end of the programme.
Yeah.
Oh, look! There's a sketch coming up now.
Whether you play it wrong or not, isn't it? Do you not know any proper tunes? Do you know Dream of Alwyn? It's lovely, that. That were on in Women's Surgical night. I had my cervix cauterised. I tell you what, do a Sarah Lime theme. Dun, 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 dun. It's great, that. Now that's dead easy. My Uncle Albert could play that and he had a metal plate in his head.
Very sorry.
Oh, no, you're all right. I mean, it were a blessing, really. If he sat with his back to the area, we could get Welsh television. Thing is, though, he's back inside now, though, back inside. Shoplifting. Caught outside Tesco's with £1/2 of skinless lynx stuffed down his trousers. That caused a certain amount of confusion as well. I was nearly had up on 2 charges. Oh, do you go to lots of concerts, do you?
Yes, when I can,
Yes, smashing. Ever see Renata? Alto do Moonlight Sonata.
No, I don't.
On roller skates with a xylophone strapped round his neck. He finishes up in a wicker basket whistling Colonel Bogey while this woman in a sequin bra thrusts spears through all parts of his body.
Gosh, I suppose he escaped unscathed.
No, he bled to death, actually. Yeah. There was some kind of mix-up over who was working the trap door.
I don't think the principal would think that was terribly good for the Steinway.
Tough titty. What? He's lucky Mrs. Harris is off sick. Shoba says, what's the point dragging yourself round to the toilet when there's Timp Sandy? No, I'm only kidding. No, we're only an old French horn. I see that Dame Janet Baker were in last week.
Oh, yes, it was marvellous. We could hear her practising in number 7.
Oh, so could we. I mean, here's me trying to listen to Mystery Voice on wireless. In the end, I come and knocked on door. I said, for God's sake, Janet, put a sock in it to give us something a bit more cheerful. I mean, I told her, I said, listen, you get booed off down the British Legion, you would. Oh, yeah, I said, call yourself a music lover. Didn't know nothing. Tie yellow ribbon, bright eyes. Having lessons, are you?
Professor Hartley.
Oh, yeah. Should ask for a refund. No, I'm only kidding. Hey, I tell you, a lovely pianist could learn you a few things. Bobby Crush. Ooh, he can cross his hands over and everything. Lovely smile. Going to turn pro, are you?
Yes, I'd like to think so one day, yes.
Yes, smashing. I tell you what, they're looking for someone down the snug at the Winston, you know. Yeah, good job. £5 a night plus any ploughman's left over from dinner time. It wouldn't have come vacant, actually. But a few of the lads got a bit tanked up and tried to jam pianist's head in late. They were a scream. So do you want me to put a word in for you?
Well, quite honestly, I do aspire a little higher than the snug.
What, lounge?
I won't get a job anywhere if I don't get this right.
Well, listen, you know what you're doing wrong, don't you?
What?
Well, that dotted semiquaver is tied over the bar, and the middle note of the triplet isn't an accidental. And another thing, nails need cutting.
Ever wondered what it's like to work with your sisters on TV? I had hoped they'd pack it in, you see, before they got to me. They nearly did, and then they had a #1 in Swaziland. By then I was old enough, you see, to join the happy band. Marian's a kleptomaniac, we haven't told the press. She strolls into a shop in trousers, then she strolls out in a dress. Valerie's an alcoholic, and we also can't disguise what Jane likes doing best of all, just see the bags beneath her eyes. Ooh, I hate my sisters, and I've always hated pop, and I've got this wild ambition to work at the co-op. They all think that I've gone balmy, no one ever understands. Got no desire to wear gold army, go woo and clap my hands. I just want a nylon overall and not wear all this gunge. Just sit and check the price of a Mary Baker economy sponge. Can you see me at the checkout doing all the chat? Saying have you nothing smaller, 'cause I'm not changing that. If you see us on TV again, oh looking happy, here's how come. Marian's just nicked 2 overcoats and Valerie's pissed on rum. Jane's just been through half the orchestra, hence the beaming smile. And I'm just dreaming of the day I wheel my trolley down the aisle.
How? Someone's written in saying, how do you get electricity from a lemon? To which I say, how the hell should I know? I haven't been out of the studio since 1957.
How? How did I get this job? How can anybody watch this rubbish? When am I being paid? And where have I put my sandwiches?
much longer can I sit here with these stupid gets? And who's got their hand up my leg?
How?
It's
how? No, how? I've just electrocuted myself. Tell you next week. Bye.
We didn't go out again last night. Well, Jack's tired when he gets in from work. I don't think we've been out together since my brother came back from Dunkirk. Anyway, so we watched television all evening. Now, he's told them next door, makes me sick, that we've got remote control. Well, we haven't. He just pokes at the knobs with a stick. He insisted on eating his dinner on his knees on a tray. I wouldn't care. There's gravy all over the draylon and sprouts down the arms of the chair. Well, we kicked off with our local programme, you know, all the things that affect the Northwest, like the biggest banana in Bolton and the man with the hairiest chest. Then, we had the cereal next. Oh, it's boring. It's set in a campsite in Rill. They just, bless you, they just stand round this tap in the wellies saying, "Ruth, shall I come off the pill?" We watched half of a play with Frank Finlay set in the days of the Raj, then the sitcom about the two milkmen, the gay and the live on a barge. Oh, and then the party political broadcast came on. We were both pleased to see. It meant I could make us a sandwich and Jack could nip out for a wee. And then BBC Two had this programme, The Mysterious Life of the Eel. They mate once a year when it's raining. And Jack said, I know how they feel. We watched the show Jumping with Harvey, riding Argos Superb Non-Stick Pan, with commentary by Doreen Williams, which seems a strange name for a man. Oh, and then Jack watched the women play tennis, and I read my new Judith Krantz. He don't know Chris Lloyd from Navratilova, he just likes to look at their pants. I nodded off during the thriller. I think it was called Loser Wins. It was Van Heflin in one of those raincoats, and Barbara Stanwyck was twins. Oh, Jack looked at me and said, bedtime. And I said, which would you prefer, me or for our Fawcett Majors? He switched off the set and said, her.
Cannon and ball wear braces and they're funny. So? Yes, but I mean, what's funny about wearing braces? Well, it's what you do with them, you sort of snap them about.
Yes, I mean, we can't do that.
We can. How we can't do that?
That's a night, though. What an idiot he turned out to be.
I thought he looked all right.
So did I, till he took his clothes off. Well, he was covered in hair. I thought it was some kind of jumpsuit. And he was tattooed.
Where?
There.
Oh, no.
Yes.
What did it say?
Fireball XL5. It was very misleading. I tell you what it should have said.
What?
R101.
I went to live in this place called Bacup, which is in Lancashire, miles and miles from anywhere. And we were living next door to a shop, greengrocers. And you think, oh, great, live next door to a greengrocers, pop in, buy some jam. Easy. Not in Bacup. The guy who ran the shop is called Donald. He had this catchphrase, that's the one thing I haven't got. Literally say that every time. So you go into the shop and say, morning, Donald. Morning. Could I have a pot of jam, please? I'm sorry, that's the one thing I haven't got. I'll have a Harrier jump jet then, please. I have this fancy about Donald going to a party and scoring and taking a chick back to his pad. And they're in bed together. And she's going, oh, Donald. He's going, oh, lass. Oh, Donald. Oh, lass. Oh, Donald. Oh, lass. Oh, Donald. I'm sorry, that's the one thing I haven't got. It's hard to be an egg. To end your life upon a piece of buttered bread, disappearing down a hole in someone's head. It's not appealing, it's a dreadful way for eggs to start the day. First we're boiled alive, then horrid housewives cut our heads off with a knife. It isn't nice to feel them eat up our insides. It's not endearing, no, it's such a fright. That's why eggs are white. Many eggs are brown. They take our jobs and bring the price of white eggs down. And though I'm liberal, it shouldn't be allowed. Though people say that they're the same as well underneath the shell. Take it away, John. Scrambled, boiled or fried. Whoever heard of eggs that live till 95? And even if an egg should try to stay alive, nothing changes because it turns into a hen and then the whole thing starts again. It's hard to be an egg.
And here we are back in the living room.
Lovely. Well, the house seems fine. I'm not familiar with the neighbourhood, though. What sort of people live round here?
Oh, smashing. Lovely set of people. Really cheerful. It's great to hear them whistling as they board up the windows.
Oh, why do they do that?
I don't know, really, because if the football fans want to loot the shops, they will do, boards or not.
Oh, are we near a football ground?
No, but we are near the detention centre where most of them get sent.
Are there a lot of hooligans in there?
Oh, no. Very few, very few. It's actually a hospital for the criminally insane. They hardly ever get out.
Hardly ever.
And when they do, they've got to negotiate the glue factory before they reach your back garden.
Glue?
Yes, that smell you thought was the drains. Smashing stuff. My kids wouldn't sniff anything else. You fond of animals?
Yes.
Well, you get a good view out of your side windows of the trucks unloading for the abattoir. Any objection to colour scheme?
No, none at all.
They're green. Coloured green. I don't think it's a side effect. Something to do with radioactive waste or some such.
What, is there some kind of a tip nearby?
Oh, good God, no. No, it's all goes straight into the reservoir.
What about shops?
Ah. Now, you've got a 24-hour supermarket next door if you should happen to run out of anything.
That's great.
Like blue videos, vibrators, open crotch panties.
A sex shop.
Well, it makes sense, really, this being the red light district.
Look, I'm sorry, I can't live here.
Why's that?
Well, my carpet won't fit that alcove.
What's the point of trying to be some kind of optimist? You only get the boring half of what you wanted. Never mind, there's always cigarettes and getting pissed on the shopping list of things I can't afford called life.
I feel as if I am the victim of a giant con, that someone's out to see I don't get what I'm after. Never mind, at least for once I'm not the only one. We all lie on the soggy bottom sheet of life.
Me and you haven't got a clue, but this is nothing new. Nothing new, nothing new, nothing new.
Why should we complain? There's people like us everywhere.
Just get on a bus and this becomes apparent. So even if we get knocked off, there would be plenty spare there. There's lots to share, the canteen dinner we call life. And if we don't go far, never find our star, we're nearly happy where we are. We are, we are, we are.
I'm feeling as dynamic as a pre-war Kirby grip,
but I'll cheer up if you will, that's a solemn promise. So buckle on your jolly smiling face and let it rip, and just unzip the grubby anorak of life. And though it won't be sung, just say up your bum, and me, and here I come, here I come, here I come, here I come. What's the point of saying what's the point? You have to try.
You'll never climb a mountain in your old pajamas.
Put your money in your mitten.
Hold your head up high.
Go out and buy the bumper lucky bag of life.
Good evening. And here I am again, despite a touch of groin strain. Now, some of you may be shocked to hear the word, but I believe in getting these things out in the open. In fact, do you know, I was the first woman in our crescent to say boob, and I've never regretted it. Now, yeah, where was I, darling? Oh, is it a groin strain, yes. Well, nothing serious, really. I had a heavy day's hoovering yesterday. I'm afraid I got a bit carried away behind the cistern with my crevice tool. Anyway, the other evening, I was snuggled up to Daddy in the lounge alcove, and something came up unexpectedly. Now, normally, with Jack, this wouldn't arise. But he turned to me. I was winding the wall for a mauve Guernsey, and Jack was picking his teeth with a library ticket. And he said to me, Chuckles, he said, what do you think to women's lib? Well, I was at a loss, which is unusual for me. In fact, do you know, when a burglar alarm went off in our crescent and was mistaken for the 4-minute warning, I was the only person who thought to cancel the milk? Yes. Anyway, I've since ruminated on my position. Unfortunately, I couldn't get hold of a copy of The Female Unit by Germaine Greer, but I did manage to read Doctor in Clover by Richard Gordon, which was the next book back on the left. So I'm not much further on into my research into women's lib, but I do know what a sputum cup is for. Anyway, no, girls. About this burning of bras we keep hearing about. A. What? Oh, no, darling, you carry on. No, that's right. I'm speaking to the... No. A. Some would say, you don't get a decent jelly unless you put it in a mould. And B, there's nothing nastier than the smell of scorched elastic. You see, what it boils down to is this. Men and women were put on this earth for different purposes. A man was designed to walk 3 miles in the rain to phone for help when the car breaks down. And a woman is designed to say, you took your time when it comes back dripping wet. No, that's just my light-hearted way of saying we girls are genetically programmed to rinse those dusters. I mean, let's face it. If God had meant men to have babies, he'd have given them PVC aprons. But no time for more, unfortunately. And next week, I shall be discussing politics, international terrorism, the unemployment figures, and how to make attractive earrings out of kidney stones. Till then, good evening.
Come in.
We just came around saying it was a really great show tonight, really smashing, wasn't it? Yeah.
Hey, come in, girls.
Are you not busy?
I'm never too busy to see the fans who put me where I am today. So, you really enjoyed the show, then?
Oh, yeah. It was great, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Mind you, we're right easily pleased.
Would you like a signed photo?
Do we?
No.
No, we don't.
Oh. Oh, well,
I can't think of anybody else who would want one either, can you?
No.
No, I can't. Everybody at the office thinks you're really dated.
Has been.
Except Mrs. Singh.
He's Indian.
She'd never heard of you. Who is it she likes?
Max Jaffa.
That's right.
yeah, well, girls, you know, I like to be perfectly fair and give all my fans the same amount of time. I'm sure there must be lots of them waiting outside.
No, there aren't, are there?
No.
No. In fact, most people didn't even stop till the end.
What, you mean? There's nobody waiting?
No, is there not?
No.
No.
Well, to be perfectly frank, girls, I mean, most towns I play, they're usually beating down the doors to get at me. I don't mean ordinary fans either. I'm talking about your groupies.
That's us.
I'm sorry, love, I thought, what?
We're the groupies, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. But like, you know, we do everyone that comes here, because it's like our hobby, isn't it?
Yes. It's like rugs. Well, like making rugs. It's a hobby.
Are you perfectly sure there's nobody out there?
Yeah, just us. What do you want doing?
Well, what sort of things do you normally do?
Well, whatever they ask for. We're like versatile, aren't we?
Yeah. Whatever is asked for, we will do.
They all have different things they want doing.
Yeah. John Anson.
Hey, John Anson. Well, what did he want?
What was it?
Haddock.
And scallop.
Yeah. On a tray with a can of Vimto.
We've posted letters for every manual.
Play Monopoly with Larry Grayson.
Hey, girls, I'm sorry, but I don't know how to put this.
What?
Well, you know, groupies, I mean, usually they want to, well, make love to, well, whoever it is.
Did they? Larry Grayson never said nothing about that.
What? Sex?
Well, yes.
What? Ben, what are you? Which one do you want first?
See Marty Kane's in here tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, she lives on Ullswater.
Oh, no wonder she's so thin. They were a nice studio audience, weren't they?
Yes, they were. They were very appreciative.
Yeah.
It's funny how they were all wearing those canvas jackets laced up at the back.
Yes, I know.
Mm.
Stay tuned for Wooden Walters.
Welcome to Carpet Bonanza. Every price slashed. Axminster's an amazing $3.99 a square yard. Shag pile an astonishing $2.99 a square yard. Bedroom quality an incredible $1.99 a square yard, and all with free fitting and underlay. Why so cheap? Because they're so hideous we can only flog them to people who've broken their glasses. These aren't patterns. They're an abattoir attendant's nightmare. Buy one of these for the new house. Within a week, you've moved back in with your mother. They make me puke.
Who did you say it was again?
Walters.
And what's the name of the programme?
Wood and Walters, Studio 6.
No, sorry, it's not down here. What is it? Educational, is it?
No, it's sort of a comedy.
It's songs and sketches and stuff.
What sort of sketches?
Well, there's one set in a department store.
Yes, I wear a wig with a streak here. I keep saying madam a lot in it.
And she does this woman called Dottie in a sort of pink suit.
Yeah, seersucker suit.
Thing. It's quite funny.
Have you no form of identification?
Oh, show me your birthmark, Julie.
You in our skincare range, though I have to admit that from here your skin looks flawless.
Oh, thank you.
But then again, I failed my driving test because I couldn't read the number plate. Do you have any spots?
No.
Would you like some? Tell you what, I'll just do a quick check on the computer. Colour of eyes?
Blue.
Grey. Hair?
Blonde.
Mousing. Now, condition of pores. Open?
Closed?
That's sort of ajar.
Let me see. Let me have a look. Oh, no, dear me. No, that to we in the tray, that's not so much a complexion. It's more of a doily.
Do you sell a product that will sort of, close them up a bit?
Well, yes, we do an astringent, but really with pores that big, you'd be better off with a darning needle and some pink wool. You see, really, it's your greasy skin that's at fault.
Oh, is it?
Now, we do this, and I don't know whether it's strong enough for what you need, but it brought my chip pan up lovely.
I'm starting to feel quite bad about what I look like.
Oh, good. Now then, about your wrinkles.
Laughter lines?
No, nothing's that funny. No. The thing is, we do plastic surgery, you know. We can arrange it. Yes, £15, including bed and breakfast.
Why is it so cheap?
Well, the surgeon's bleeding hopeless.
Sounds like I'm, so ugly, nothing's going to be any use.
Oh, I don't know, madam. There's always our special formula lipstick.
What good's that?
It's 6 foot high. You can stand behind it. Can you imagine?
Is she really going out with him?
Hate this girl.
There she is. Let's ask her. Betty, is that Jimmy's ring you're wearing?
That's Julie, not Betty.
Gee, it must be great riding with him.
He's got no sense of balance. He's got 20 pence in one pocket, 21 in the other. Just falls over. I have to tell you this.
Is he picking you up after school today?
She's 31. Must be evening classes.
By the way, where'd you meet him?
By the way, didn't you do the backing vocals for Pinky and Perky? They did.
I met him at the candy store. He turned around and smiled at me. You get the picture?
So what did you say? So we weren't listening. What did you say?
I said, did you get the bloody picture?
Yeah, we do, yeah. Yeah, we do, yeah. She was just saying the roller towel's jammed again.
That's when I fell for the leader of the pack.
Brown. The sound effects haven't come yet. I'm good though, aren't I? They don't usually sing this verse, do they? The one that explains what kind of pack he was the leader of.
Hell's Angels, Pet.
No, Cubs.
My folks were always putting him down.
Oh, that's how he died. He was put down. Do you get it? Hey, Julie.
What?
Cut to the next verse, because the chippy will be shut.
Yes, Jim, please. Jim Corns, please. Thank you. Next verse, could you? One day my dad said, find someone new.
Shut up.
I had to tell my Jimmy we're through. She had to tell her Jimmy they were through.
Stop doing that. It's down here. Rowena will tell you.
It is?
Yes. They made me join in. Oh, yeah. Yes, I was going to let you cock it up all by yourself. Hey, do the talking bit, because you're better at that than the singing, I think.
He sort of smiled and kissed me goodbye. The tears were beginning to show as he drove away on that late night. I begged him to go slow, but whether he heard, I'll never know. No! Look out! What's that supposed to be?
I suppose they couldn't get a motorbike. He could have been an ice cream salesman.
Oh, when he wasn't busy with cobs.
Yes, that's why you met him at the candy store. He'd run out of tubs.
Right, perfect. Well, okay, then, well, shall we finish it off, then?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's Stefina and Rowena?
Oh, well, it's 25 past.
The chippy! Yes. Get me a scallop on a tray with gravy. Right. I'm going to take this bra off. It's giving me bosoms an inferiority complex.
Good evening. Now, someone has written in saying, do you approve of kings and queens, etc.? Well, what I have to say to that, dear, is monarchs. Now, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're referring to the monarchy. Well, some people do feel that the royal family is a burden on the economy. But I happen to know that if it was was abolished and all the money was shared equally amongst the population, we'd each have enough for a postcard and a packet of ginger nuts. But the Queen's done marvellously, hasn't she? All those sons she's had. Just as you're getting sick to death of hearing about one of them, up pops another looking exactly the same. Anyway, I have a letter here from Helga. She says, Dottie, how do you deal with arguments? Well, Helga, I hold by the old saying, never let the sun go down on your wrath. Oh, see, it's postmarked Norway. But, girls, on a general note, don't let your marriage go stale. Change the bags in the hoover of life. Be impulsive. If he's used to boiled potatoes every Thursday, go mad, mash them. Greet him at the door wearing his favourite perfume. This, of course, may mean dabbing your pulse points with Guinness and maggots, but persevere. If he likes your low cut, snip that pulley. Be seductive when you get ready for bed. Undo the top button of your pyjamas. Set your balaclava at a jaunty angle. And if he wants to make love, put that book down. And don't stop in the middle to tell him the bin men never turned up. Of course, I haven't always had this intimate knowledge of the bedroom arts. Goodness me, no. I was very strictly brought up. Yes! Right up until I got engaged, I thought heavy petting meant smacking the dog with a rolled-up newspaper. But I shall never forget the night we met. I was in the parlour with my family listening to the abdication. My father came in halfway through, thought it was Happy-drome, and kept saying wasn't Richard Murdoch clever. Anyway, then Jack arrived. He said they'd just moved in next door and could they borrow the three-piece suite. Well, from then on, we were in each other's pockets. All harmless fun, of course. And next week, I shall be telling about when Daddy popped the question. He mumbled so badly, I thought he was asking me to teach him the soprano part from The Happy Wanderer. And that took quite a bit of sorting out. Anyway, till then, good evening.
You're only 28. What do you think plastic surgery would do for you?
I want my face lifted.
Why?
I can't see to clean the top of the wardrobe.
And welcome back to Search for a Star, the show that gives you choreography whether you want it or not. Our next young hopeful is a mezzo-soprano from Rhuddlan in North Wales. She's going to sing that very lovely song from Shakespeare's The Tempest, Where the Bee Sucks. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Celia Winnow.
Where the bee sucks, there suck I. In a cowslip's bell I lie. There I crouch when owls do cry, when owls do cry, when owls do cry. On a bat's back I do fly, after summer merrily, merrily, after summer merrily. Where the bee sucks, there suck I. In a cowslip's bell I fly. There I crouch when owls do cry, when owls do cry, when owls do cry. On a bat's back I do fly, after summer merrily, merrily, after summer merrily.
Oh, shut up, kid. My feet are killing me. No, kid, I've just started this job. 6 bob a day, find your own oil. Oh, it's a man's job, but they can't find a man to do it. Do you know, when I got home and told my brother how much luggage I'd shifted, he was that flabbergasted he dropped his knitting. No, kid. No, shut up, listen. It's this here economy campaign. They pensioned off 3 railway horses when they set me on. Don't even give you a nose bag. What do you mean, have I got one on? Do you know, honestly, I'm not kidding. Stuff here. I've shot 'em, shifted 'em, and... No, listen. No, come here, kid. There's that Molly in canteen. Been there years. Even Emma's last time fresh tea went in the urn. She's got a new idea now. When you go in for a cup of tea, you don't pay, you sign the poison book. And beer she sells. Beer. Customers call it Anne Boleyn beer. No head. Hey, shut up. Shut up. Hey, come here, I want you. She dresses to kill, cooks the same way. She says she can marry anybody she pleases. Too bad she don't please anybody. No, kid, come here, I want you. Right, scandal monger she is. Not like me, I never call anyone. What do you mean, much? Do you know, kid, she's that damn nosy and inquisitive. She puts her ear in it, the same glass as her teeth at night, so she can hear what they say. They just... Then there's that Ada with the mic, with the BBC accent. You've heard her, haven't you? The neck, and then I'm home. Right, Tata, she is. More lines on her face than Crewe Junction. Hey, they do say, come here, I want you, they do say. Now listen carefully to this, I can only tell you once, I promise not to repeat it. They do say as one of you fellas kissed her in a dark subway and she screamed. When he saw it daylight, he screamed. Didn't half upset her nerves, though, kid, it made her right bad. She had to go on those, you know, them pills, them female baritone tablets. Not a week she had. But I'm not letting on, I'm bowling. Station master's after me. Well, what's wrong with that? Jealousy will get you nowhere. He sent for me to the office the other day. I thought, let him wait, I'll excite him. I sauntered into the office looking like Marlene Dirty Rich. I says to him, hey, there, I says, you sent for me, what do you want? He says, what are you doing tonight? I thought, hello. I says, well, I'm not doing anything. He says, right, you can do 2 hours overtime. Well, it puts you dead off your cocoa, doesn't it? You don't have to meet him on this job. Well, I was talking to him, a chap come up. He says, hey, what time's next train to Manchester? I says, hey, Dee, I'm busy. Look on timetable, look on timetable. He says, I never read fiction. No, but I'll have to go now because it is... I'm coming! Leaning on me porteress trolley, working with true British enterprise, gazing at the stream of human folly. I could open your eyes. Folks who come to ask me silly questions get damn silly answers for replies. Although I have considered some suggestions, I could open your eyes. Oh, how's your father? I could open your eyes. Ta-da,
Meet Julie. She's so real, your father won't be able to keep his hands off her. Her hair's really greasy. She has spots. And yes, she's even got a varicose vein coming up behind one knee. Julie has an exciting wardrobe for her busy modern life. Pull a cord in her back and hear her say,
bugger off, it's too early.
And 8 other depressing phrases. And don't forget Julie's boyfriend, Paul. He's an unemployed forecourt attendant. He's lots of fun. Julie and Paul. £12.99 or £14.99 with smoker's cough.
It's bad enough at school without the war. nearly every afternoon. It's something called music and movement, where you run about to a tune. I wouldn't mind if it was cops and robbers, but the lady tells you what you have to be. And I'm only a mixed infant, so it isn't up to me. And now we're in the hall with the wireless on, with this woman saying what we have to do. Be as tall as an house, be as tiny as a mouse. I'm knackered, it's only 2:30. It's been an horrible day at school so far. My best friend didn't come, and I got demoted from milk monitor, because they heard me saying come. And then I got in trouble in the playground, had the slipper twice of Mrs. Stock, because Linda Morris tried to kiss me and put me welly down a frock. And now we're in the hall with the wireless on, going on and on, we haven't had a rest. Pretend the day is sunny, you're a funny little bunny. Have you ever seen a rabbit in a vest? I'm making this Christmas tree out of lolly sticks to take home to my mum, but it's gone all crumpy and sticky, because I'm not very good with gum. The chef was buying cabbage for dinner, and it wasn't even hot. And spotted dick and custard, old dick and not a lot of spot. And now we're in the hall with the wireless on, our teacher's joining in, she's got all red. She's the moon and we're the sea, there's a big scab on my knee. I'll save it for tonight when I'm in bed.
Kate Hanson. Do you remember Weekly Woman?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Take your coat.
Thank you.
Sorry about the noise.
What is this not surprising? Is it true you've had the largest surviving multiple birth in the world?
Yes, I believe that's correct, yes. Anyway, come through.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness me. Sit down.
Thank you.
Just touch them up a bit.
Okay. Hello? 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 Right then. How many babies did you actually have?
Well, 742 to start with, but a couple got mislaid on the way back from the hospital, so 740 we think now.
Yeah. And this was all as a result of taking a new fertility drug?
Oh, no, not exactly. I've been married 12 years. I hadn't, conceived.
Yes.
And I blamed it on my husband because he'd had an accident leapfrogging over a drinking fountain.
Goodness me.
But anyway, the doctor said no way could I have babies until I consummated the marriage.
Yes.
Well, by that time, I was desperate. I tried everything else. I won't dwell on the ins and outs of it, but they're two marvellous doctors and they talked us through the whole thing.
Yeah. But what about the fertility drug?
Oh, I took that off my own back. It came free with the magazine. It wasn't your one, it was the other woman's one.
That's all right, yes.
I took a double dose because my sister only had to do the cereal.
Yes.
And that and the sex, that's the medical term, did the trick.
Yes. Right. Well, it must have been a tremendously long labour.
Yes. Well, the doctor that delivered the first one, he's retired now.
I suppose your day is just one long round of feeding and changing.
Well, yes.
Well, it would be, yes. Can you imagine?
It would be if I gave in to them, yeah. I mean, when I first came home from the hospital, it was 4 hourly bottles and sterilising everything, and after 2 days, I had enough. I dragged them all into the kitchen. Yes. I said, there's the grill, there's the fish fingers, get on with it, sort of thing.
Yes, but I mean, didn't they complain?
Well, most of them can't talk yet, thank goodness. Got a few dirty looks, though, obviously.
What problems do you anticipate as they get older?
Just when they get to school and I have to listen to the same knock-knock joke 740 times, having to hide 740 selection boxes on top of the wardrobe and that kind of thing.
Was your husband helpful?
Oh, yes, very, yes. He left me. So, I'm sorry, can you just stop? I'm sorry.
Yes, I understand. Yes, I
understand. Look, yes. Look, it's been terribly kind
I'm sorry,
of
you know, just get some bits of...
Yes.
Okay.
I realise it's terribly busy. Well, that's great.
All
I've got
right.
everything I need, I think.
Would you like a couple to take home with you?
Oh, no.
Maybe.
No,
Sure.
thank you, no.
Oh, it's no bother because we've got loads. If you just hang on a minute.
I really think I should be going.
I don't for a minute.
Really, Mrs. Mather,
No, it's all right. No problem at all. I won't be 1 second.
no.
Just sit down. I'll bring it out for you. Can you see yourself out?
Yes, I think so. Thank you.
Right. Right. I wasn't going to embarrass you in front of company. But which one of you think my thanks? Hey? You? What does a producer do?
He comes down at the end and tells you how good it was.
He never come tonight, did he?
Still might.
Yeah.
Coming up next, Wooden Walters.
Hello. This is me at 12 stone. It's awful, isn't it? Nothing much wrong with my figure now, though, is there? And it's all thanks to Slimmer. Now, Slimmer looks like a delicious TV dinner. You know, roast pork, mashed potato, roast potato, pea stuffing and gravy. But it's actually an air freshener, so you don't really feel like eating it at all. Tune in next week, see if I've died.
Hi, chaps. I'm Wood. Walters will be along in a minute. I'll just fill in with a few sparkling ad-libs. I can't read. No, it's all right. No, I'm going, you know, just chat to the audience in my usual relaxed and suave manner. Hello? Come on, Julie. How long does it take to trim a verruca? Vic! Oh, good evening. Good evening.
You'll see what you've done from there.
No, but what do you think?
Good, eh?
Hey, lovely. Preston Market, $7.99.
New?
Well, I don't know. I think so. I mean, there was a sandwich in one of the pockets, but I mean...
Good, though, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey.
What's it for?
4? 4?
Excuse me.
Who rattled his cake? What do you mean, 4? It's just, I'm in the swing, man, in the groove.
What we girls are wearing these days. I mean, just
What's bothering you?
It's your little legs.
Lord, they picked up on that.
What do you mean? They're upsetting me sticking out like that. Look like an advert for vitamin deficiency. Excuse me, are you serving?
I don't think we're actually supposed to serve people. Just shoot them if they do something suspicious.
I just wondered if you had these in a different size.
Hang on. I'm going out onto the floor, Eileen. Listen, there's no landmines in separates, are there? Okay. If you have any trouble with people wanting to buy things, let the dogs out, okay? Can I help you?
I just wondered if you had these in a 14.
What? This is a boutique, not the elephant's house. Hey, Eileen, we've got another fatso in. Never learn, do they? Oh, no, no. We don't do much above a size 8. I mean, it's so depressing for us, you know, dealing with great wobbling lumps of flesh all day long.
You don't do anything in a 14?
Well, they might have sent something by mistake. Oh, yeah, there's these.
They don't really suit green.
I shouldn't think you suit much, do you, body like that? I say body. Oh, no, day I go over 6.5 stone, it's razor blades in the bath, do you know what I mean? Would you want them or not?
Well, could you try them on?
Yeah. Well, don't break anything. I mean, we don't usually let obese people into the cubicles in case they sweat on the wallpaper.
They look a bit small to me.
Well, it's up to you, Porky. Tell you this, if they don't fit, the only other thing in this shop that will is the cubicle curtains. They're supposed to be tight-fitting these days, you know. Mind you, I don't suppose you go out much, do you, being so ugly? I have them that tight. I need surgery to get things out of my pockets. Oh, blind! Eileen, get the Polaroid. There's another one for the toilet wall. Hey, Eileen, Marty went out with someone fat once, you know. Yeah, 8 stone or something, she was. Said she was like a waterbed with legs. God, I don't know why we bother being so pleasant.
Oh, next! Not women.
Men.
No, not women by the name of Arthur.
Men called Arthur.
Women's name.
Men called Stephanie.
Nearly. And next, sold in shops.
Guernseys. Halloween masks. Snuff.
They have padlocks.
Handcuffs.
No, children have them.
Toy handcuffs.
No, they get them for Christmas.
Things a child might possibly ask for from the back of Santa's sleigh.
Nearly.
Selection box.
Next, you plug it in.
A hairdryer.
Bigger.
Salon hairdryer.
Nearer the ground.
Electric chair.
Next, it rhymes with a colour.
Stove. Placenta.
I might say they've a bumped into you.
Ow, I've just had that arm vaccinated. Where did you go for your holidays?
Next, I'm one.
Twat.
I'm awful in the mornings and I'm rotten at nights. I never shut the windows, never turn out the lights. I know I annoy you and I make us have fights, but I love you. I leave books in the toilet so you can't close the door. I leave talcum powder on the bathroom floor. I leave a lot to be desired, but you knew that before, and I love you. I think God looked down and said, bloody hell, that girl in the middle isn't doing very well. She's getting sad, she's getting snappy. Send her a bloke to make her happy. I don't knit you jumpers, I don't make you broths, I don't rinse my dusters, I don't boil my cloths. I can manage spiders, but I'm hopeless with moths, and I love you. I wear stripy pajamas, I must look absurd. Photos of me, they always come out blurred. I can't keep my temper, but I can't keep my word and I love you. I think of the down and say, dear, oh dear, is there any chance of a volunteer? She's off her head, she's full of tricks, she never puts milk on her Weetabix. I lose my library ticket nearly every day. My lenses drop out on the motorway. I make you apoplectic, but I do hope you'll stay with me. I love you. I love you.
Good evening. I have a letter here from Marcia. Silly name, dear. Anyway, she says, Dottie, why am I not happy? My husband is wealthy. We have all the trappings of success. A loft conversion, a ceramic hob, and a daughter with anorexia. Well, Marcia, it's a cliché, but money can't buy you everything. I mean, Daddy and I are comfortably off. We don't have to worry about where the next vanity unit is coming from. But we haven't always lived in the Crescent with a through lounge and a fitted shack. Goodness me, no. When we were first married, we roughed it in a curtained-off lobby where there was no room for Daddy to do his poker work. And going even further back, I myself was brought up in a 2-up, 1-down. Yes, you didn't slam the door, it tipped over. My father was a trawler man. So, of course, living in Manchester, there wasn't a lot of work about. And my mother lost 3 children before she was 20. They weren't hers, fortunately, and they turned up later behind the abattoir. Her life's ambition was to be an usherette, but you see, she couldn't take the weight of the tubs. Yes. No, she was very upset. Wouldn't have a wooden spoon in the house after that. And, of course, in my day, there was rarely money for sweets, but we didn't care. Oh, quite happy sucking a twig or a ball bearing. You see, we made our own pleasures in those days. I could spend hours on our front doorstep crayoning on my father's sick notes. And what a man he was. Goodness me. A creature of impulse. A creature of impulse. I can see him now. Dangling by his braces in the wash house, shouting, "Cut me down, Winnie, I've changed my mind." And, of course, you see, Christmas was always pretty frugal. Yes, we only got the things we really needed. But it was still a thrilling moment. Yes, delving down into the toe of your stocking and pulling out a knit coat. You see, oh, yes, and you see, and we didn't all sit round watching the television like zombies. No, we sat round watching my father pick fleas out of the whippet. But you see, there was a marvellous community spirit in those days. Marvellous. Any excuse and we'd drag the piano out into the street and have a party. Some felt we shouldn't have had one the night George V died. And of course, you know, in my teens, there was no spare cash for cosmetics. Oh, no! You did the best you could with coal dust and the end of the loaf. And you didn't buy lipstick. You asked your father to smash you in the mouth. And do you know, I didn't own a pair of stockings until I was 20. Did all my courting stood behind a dustbin. And here we are in 1982, and I shouldn't think you young things so much as know what a dustbin is, do you? Anyway, next week, I shall be telling you how I got on with my sponsored weightlifting and discussing which charity should get the 23 pence. Till then, good evening.
Please keep your country tidy. Dispose of all litter thoughtfully.
That was a public information film, so it didn't have to be a very good joke.
Could this be your child? If it is, tell her to stop buggering about on the organ. It's driving us mad up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to a very good friend of mine. I just call him Mitch.
I know everyone's been wondering, what's good old Mitch doing on a program that's really just to give the chicks a chance? Well, I'm here to talk about sexism and why I'm a feminist. And this is strictly for the guys. So, hey, girls, why don't you just fix some drinks, get sexy, because when I finish with your fella, he's going to know how to treat you. The joy of sex, I was the technical advisor. Yeah? Okay, guys, I'm a feminist. For me, there's no sex war. When I'm with a chick, we don't have time to fight. I mean, women are not our servants anymore. If we want them to still do those special little things for us, we have to give them something in return. And hey, guys, maybe that thing could be called love, respect, a little help with the housework. Okay, so it's easy for Mitch. He's got all the best chicks. And anyway, he can probably afford to pay for some old bag to come in and wipe up after him. But let me tell you, I would never pay for anyone to come and look after my home. Because in the long run, if a doll cares enough for a guy, she'll wipe. I mean, that's why I really understand when I see Vicky and her little chums putting effort into ensuring that tarts are taken seriously. But believe me, girls, I already take you seriously. Where does all my money go? I mean, come on, girls. A guy who's thinking about renting a video does not spend money on something he doesn't respect. I mean, come on, guys. And this is coming from a fellow who rents colour. Hmm? Don't you really love to see a really neat chick walking down the street and you just know she's not wearing a bra? Well, that's what Women's Lib has done for us, okay? So don't knock it. Okay, so most hardline feminists are dykes. And yeah, maybe a few of them could do with a shave. But why let the ugly ones spoil it for everyone? Christ, you know that Vicky has written plays? She's no Shakespeare, but she's doing something. So that's why, if ever I see a guy being sexist to a chick, I just feel like taking him apart bit by bit. And that's coming from a fellow who's done 3 years jiu-jitsu. I mean, like the other day, yeah? I've been out drinking on business with this yank. I told a couple of chicks to turn up later for some fun. Well, if you can't relax, what's the point in earning a lot of money? Now, all right, I'd had a couple, maybe 10 or 12 special brews, a couple of vodkas, but I wasn't affected. And the stripper had just finished her act. Now, hey, there's nothing sexist about stripping. There's just some chicks who don't want to get married. It's a woman's right to choose. Anyway, she was Swedish. But this big drunken lug just tried to reach out and grab her. I mean, phew. Well, I just wrapped a bottle around his face. And I said, the hospitals are full of sexists like you. Then I looked at the stripper. She looked at me and... Well, it's a long story, guys. But virtue has its own reward. I mean, just because I'm a feminist doesn't mean I don't get plenty. I mean, I'm not a queer. So remember, guys, it isn't that hard to say feminism.
She married early was the thing to do. Smile for the photos like a dream come true. He said he'd love her forever, as if it's a shame he never promised not to bore her stiff. Only the lonely would ever dispute what I'm saying. What I'm saying. Take it or leave it, you'd better believe what I'm saying. It is a crime to be stuck by the side of a person you don't even like. Tell me what could be worse than a life full of nothing. It's stupid, it's painful. Don't do it. A heart sank when she saw him. He smelled of smoke. She knew every movement. She'd heard every joke. They made love with the light off and nothing said. And the thought that she could change things never entered her head. Only the lonely would ever dispute what I'm saying. What I'm saying. Take it or leave it, you better believe what I'm saying. Why should you miss out on laughter, on joy and elation, unless you are counting on reincarnation? It's one night and one chance, it's easily ruined. Don't do it. She had friends round for coffee nearly every day. She was smiling and desperate, but didn't like to say. Counted pills in a bottle and dead herself. Heard his car stop in the driveway, put them back on the shelf. Only the lonely would ever dispute what I'm saying. What I'm saying. Take it or leave it, you better believe what I'm saying. Why bother smiling in public and privately scheming? You're better off shouting and kicking and screaming. It's off to give in, to give up, to go under. Don't do it. Don't do it. Why bother smiling in public and privately scheming? You're better off shouting and kicking and screaming. It's off to give in, to give up, to go under. Don't do it.
Good evening, and welcome to Music for Posh People, the game that takes all the enjoyment out of listening to music. Now, Julian, you're a complete smart-ass when it comes to Mozart. What is the connection between this piece of music and a certain public park in Vienna?
I think I see what you're getting at, yeah. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but, Mozart was in the habit of taking a stroll every morning in the park near his lodgings. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think, one morning in September, he heard a woman whistling a rather beautiful melody. Am I getting anywhere near it, Basil?
I shouldn't think so, but I'll give you 2 points if you'll stop droning on for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Now, Lady Godfrey,
Yes.
Can you tell me either the name of the composer
Yes.
or the name of this piece of music?
Do you know, I haven't a clue. Is it the Beatles?
Marion?
Is it something from Ippy Tomby, perhaps?
I'll give you a clue. It's by Beethoven.
What, is he one of the new boys?
It's Beethoven's fifth.
No, I give up. I've no idea what it is. What is it?
Your question, Marion. Music post-1979.
Oh, goody.
Now, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. We're just getting to the chorus. It's no, let me get this right. No,
Yeah.
It's Adam Stark, 8 semi-symphonic pieces, and that was number 7.
No, that was a man hitting a tandem with a pickaxe. And now, guest of the week. Normally, we bring on some old get you've never heard of who needs the money. And this week is no exception. So will you welcome, please, the distinguished percussionist, Granville Powell.
Oh.
What an honor, Granville, to have you here. Now, Julian, may we have your question?
Yeah. Now, you must have been asked this question on numerous occasions. But for many years, you worked with someone who I think must be my favorite conductor. Apart, that is, of course, from dear old...
Sir Thomas Beecham.
Marvelous.
And that was, of course, Dickie Anstruther.
Now, do tell. What was he really like?
Well, for one thing, he had this terrible habit of gobbing into euphonium. There were fag ends all round the podium, and he used to come on with his baton in one hand and a brawn sandwich in t'other. And he went to bed with everything that stood still long enough. Dogs, bats, people's handbags, Chinese takeaway, Rhode Island Reds.
God, I'm knackered, aren't you?
Yeah, a bit. No, I'm all right. Look, I'll drive. You have a kip in the back.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, we'll swap over halfway through.
All right.
Okay.
Really annoyed about the stereo being ripped out.
Oh, no. Terrible. It's shove it in. Be all right. It'll be all right. Yeah, yeah. Hold me steady, would you? Night! Night!
Motorway or A6?
Oh, motorway's quicker.
Yeah.
Coming up next, Wood and Walters.
Remember when soup was just, well, soup? Now from Cameron's comes 3-course meal in a can. In each can of soup, you get a 3-course meal. It's really filling. Sets you up without setting you back. Soup with that extra something.
What do you want? Car, 2:30 for Mr. Andrews.
Denise, we're not sending them up without saying anything. Aye? We could have been at it or anything. All right. He's not the first dentist to sniff ether, is he? Aye? Who said he only had a dribble bib on? Okay. See ya. Sit down. It won't be long. Then we throw him out the pub at closing time. Mind you, we needed a drink this morning. Blimey, his bloody hands were like this. I don't know what he thought he was doing with that drill. I said to him, she wanted to fill in on a tonsillectomy. He's had it up the noses before now. Still, Zach's picking it, that's what we say. Have a lie down. Oh, sorry. I bet he don't know what half these buttons are for, you know. He's not a bit mechanically minded. All the RIC had was just his braces. Good though, ain't he, Zach? Good, ain't he? Yeah.
We have indentures. No, just a filling, I think.
Oh, blimey. Make sure he's got his glasses on, that's all I can say. Stuff anything in there, Will. What? Rowing gums, bits of string, whatever he's got in his pocket. What, to make sure he gets your name right, so no. We had a woman in last week. He took out every tooth in her head. She'd only come in for a scale and polish. Died laughing, we did.
Didn't she say anything?
Oh, no, she was unconscious. Oh,
put some all under, sir, so they don't have to talk to him.
Injection?
Aye. Oh, it depends. I mean, sometimes he just hides behind the hat rack and jumps out at you with the socks out to his neck. Ride your feet. That's it. It's a good job you're a blonde. He likes brunettes. What? Forever having brunettes ringing up when they get home saying, "Aye, my teeth haven't been cleaned and my bra's on inside out." Way up here he comes. I better go.
Aren't you going to stay and help him?
No, I've got my own patients. No, I only come in for these. Haven't you stopped bleeding yet?
Thought of any jokes for this sketch yet?
Nope.
Good evening. Now, yes, before we go any further, please don't send me any more of your marital problems. This morning, my letterbox was crammed with 2 husbands and a Jack Russell. Now, I'll just quickly deal with a couple of letters. Better. Now, Marion has written in saying she's an introvert and she suffers from agoraphobia. Well, Marion, you need to get out and meet people, dear. And Gemma says, I enclose my photo. Dottie, I think I'm just plain ugly. Well, yes, Gemma, you are. Oh, dear, I suggest you put a paper bag on your head and learn to tap dance, dear. Now, then, a lot of people have written in saying, Dottie, where on earth do you get your clothes? Well, as you can see, I don't just whip round marks with a trolley and a check card. No, that's not my scene, as you cats would put it. No, I'm bold. I have a go. Do you know, Daddy and I were the first couple in our crescent to go unisex? Yes, though some felt he didn't look as good in the pinafore dress as I did. And I must admit, I was taken aback when he ordered me a pair of open crotch panties from the back of the Daily Mirror. But, you see, they turned out to be the perfect thing for keeping my rollers in place without flattening my fringe. I have taste, you see. I mean, I can pick up a kilt here, a bolero there, and heads turn wherever I go. And it needn't be expensive. Do you know, when Daddy and I went to Tewkesbury on the tandem, and we got on like a house on fire once I realised I had to pedal as well. All my clothes got soaked due to the rain, and I knocked up a lovely little costume out of a saddlebag and a road safety poster. Do you remember these? Do you? I had 4, all made with my singer, a bottom sheet, and a blackout curtain. Girls, keep up with the trends. I once snuck into one of those Paris fashion shows, you know, took some lovely pics. But unfortunately, security guard grabbed me in the lobby and crumpled my Polaroids. It was a very upsetting experience. But girls, don't forget the good old jumble sales. Could those loose covers do for Hubby's Bermudas? Remember, one woman's antimacassar is another woman's lace hot pants. And finally, girls, use colour. Use colour. Nature's shades. This 2-piece will always mean a lot to me because it is dyed to the exact colour of Daddy's face before his second stroke. And next week, I shall be telling you how to insulate your loft with dog biscuits. Till then, good evening. I said good evening.
Bloody long time, isn't it? Oh, God. I feel sick. No, I do, I'm not joking.
You really do?
Yeah.
I'll just stop it.
Oh, no, I'm not joking. Graham, I feel sick. Can you go?
Want to get...
Yeah, I think I'll have to... Can you let... Oh, blood. Oh, come on.
Under the bed, close, quiet as a mouse, you're reading one of them murder stories set in a country house. I suppose
must just be frightening. See? This piano, it sounds like an Avon lady, but never mind. I say, someone's gone and killed Perkins. He's lying all over the floor. I don't mean to be sarky, but there's blood on the parquet. Now, Tilbury, what a bore. I say, someone's gone and shot Arthur, rather cleverly, right through the brain. What a shocking faux pas. He's gone rather too far. He won't be invited again. I say, someone's tried to kill Mummy. They put arsenic into her tea. By a great stroke of luck, their plan came unstuck. She only drinks cocoa, you see. I say, what's the matter with Nanny? I think she's been stabbed in the back. Somebody spiked her. Well, nobody liked her. And I look rather charming in black. I say, come and listen to Daddy. What a peculiar cough. His tie's rather tangled. Oh, yes, he's been strangled. No wonder he looks so pissed off. I say, someone's cutting my head off. I'm halfway through my vodka and lime. Good heavens, it's Mummy. I'm perfectly crummy. Did you guess it was her all the time? Or not? You see, you didn't. Ladies, welcome back to the Women's Institute. What a shame the weather's been so bad for you here in England. No wonder you're all so pale. I must say, it's terribly easy to tan on Naxos. No, my husband says I'm the exact colour of a Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Anyway, jolly nice to be back. Jolly relieved to see the back of the one-way system in Athens. I said to my husband, don't take the rolls, take the maxi. Man. Anyway, you'll hear all about that when I bring my slides. Now, little message from Mr. Ripley, the caretaker. Baking failures. In the bin, not down the lavatory pan. OK? Mr. Ripley says he's sick and tired of poking out soggy shortcake with a bent coat hanger. Now, on a lighter note, beg pardon, Mr. Ripley's talk, Life Has a Lot to Offer Even Though You've Got No Bowels, is on Wednesday. Now, competition results, flower arranging, what can you do with a thistle and a bent stick? Was won by Mrs. MacArthur, who's popping in on her way back from outpatients. Now, the slimming, there's been a bit of a mix-up over this one. Mrs. Hargreaves appeared to be the outright winner, having lost 2 stone the first week. Now she thinks she may originally have weighed in with a shopping trolley on the scale. So to get back to you on that one. And the cookery, don't wince at mince. The most original mince recipe was devised by Mrs. Seabrook, Betty, for her banana surprise. Now, just time for one more item before we all dive on Heather's marvellous Garibaldi's. And that's the questionnaire, which I finally managed to compile the results of. You know, the one you filled in the summer. I had a little help from my eldest daughter, Janice, who, as you know, is off to Warwick Uni next week to read infant teaching. Now, I'll just let the new members know. The questionnaire dealt quite frankly, quite openly with all the more intimate aspects of married life. The questionnaire was in 3 parts: the marriage partner, love in a marriage, and the bedroom aspect. Now, section 1, given your time again, would you marry the same man again? 82% said no, they'd rather have their teeth out without an anaesthetic. 27% said they would marry the same man if burping a baldness and repeating a joke could be made illegal. And 1% said she had, in fact, married the same man twice. And that hadn't stopped him running off with the next-door neighbour and the electric toothbrush. Now, section 2, love. 54% said they stopped loving their husbands when they started keeping their socks on in bed. 45% said love had ceased for them when their husbands began keeping just their socks in bed, hoping that the familiar smell would delude their wives into thinking they were there too. And 1% said she would always love her husband. And anyway, she had the batteries for the electric toothbrush. Now, section 3, the bedroom aspect. 63% said the best excuse was a headache. In fact, most of them had continuous migraine since the coronation. 36% said they didn't mind doing it, as long as there was no talking and they could get on with their knitting. And 1% said she'd learn to live without it. And now we have a little song from Mavis on hobbies, and then Betty will give her talk entitled We Never Stopped Laughing. Some aspects of a long career in the Department of Health and Social Security. Thank you.
I want to be 14 again, when sex was just called number 10, and I was up to 7.5. Boys were for love, and girls were for fun. You burst out laughing if you saw a nun. Sophistication was a sports car and a chiffon scarf. I want to be 14 again, tattooing myself with a fountain pen, pretend to like the taste of rum and coke, chuck my school hat in a bush, spit on my mascara brush by consulate, and teach myself to smoke. I wanna be 14 again, free rides on the waltzes of the fairground men, for a promise of a snog the last night of the fair. French kissing as the kiosk shut, behind the generators with your coconuts, the coloured lights reflected in the Brill cream on his hair. I wanna be 14 again. For all the things I didn't know then, when I was funny, I was famous, I was never ignored. I was crazy Jews, I had a laugh, I had Ilya Kuryakin's autograph. I had no idea you could wake up feeling bored.
Well, we've seen our finalists in swimwear, exposing as much flesh as possible, in backless evening gowns with plunged necklines. We've seen them teetering through the botanical gardens in a howling gale and very little else. But now it's personality time. And my goodness, the tension's been building up backstage, I can tell you. I can tell you because it's written down here. But before I interview our 5 finalists, here's a non-entity from Radio 2 to interview last year's Miss Wobblers.
Well, Karina, what sort of a year has it been for you? Pretty exciting, I should imagine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you were saying.
No, it doesn't matter.
I suppose you attended lots of different sort of functions in your capacity as...
Yeah. Quite a few, actually. It's quite interesting, in a way. I suppose.
And did you meet lots of exciting sort of personalities?
I met Pamela Stevenson.
Oh, the zany blonde from Not the 9 O'Clock News.
No, Pamela Stevenson I was at junior school with.
Any advice for this year's Miss Wobblers?
Oh, not really. Except, don't do what I did.
Oh, what was that?
I crushed a nipple trying to get a rugby ball out of a sycamore tree.
Well, the girls have now changed out of their wet T-shirts, so it's back to Marion to find out more about our 5 lovely girls.
I see here you're a nude model and call girl, Marlena. What do you do in your spare time?
Scrub floors for nuns, mainly, adopt handicapped children, and pay the funeral expenses of old people who die in my hometown.
So you believe in service to the community?
Community what? Oh, well, whatever you say, anyway.
Christina, I'm sure you've been asked this many times before. Is there any bitching or rivalry between the girls backstage?
Oh, no, it's a smashing atmosphere. All the girls are really helpful and friendly.
Hillary, what do you say to women's libber's accusations that beauty contests are merely cattle markets?
Well, I think it's up to the individual, really. Sorry, can you hold it a bit nearer? And surely true feminism means each woman is free to express her own individuality in whatever direction she chooses.
Yes, but you're reading that of a card your mother's holding up. What do you really think of women's lib?
I think they're all flat-chested, ugly old dykes who never get laid, really.
What do you say, Elspeth, to those who think that any girl who looks like you do must be a dumb blonde?
Well, my ambition is to travel, meet people, and be happy.
And how are you feeling, Romana? Confident or nervous?
Well, nervous, really, but confident, too.
And how do you rate your chances?
Oh, I'm going to win.
Oh, my goodness. How can you be so sure?
Well, I bribed 2 of the judges and slept with 3 others. So, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, indeed. And now we have a cabaret singer you all thought was dead, miming to a record which wasn't any good in the first place. Then we'll be meeting our 5 finalists for the last time. They'll be standing behind a screen with 3 holes cut in it. Bye for now. Just the endless panorama of embarrassed how'd-you-do's. Paisley nylon underpants and elastic-sided shoes. I can't tie knots for no one. I never make a wren. And I've always fancied being a comedian. Oh, I could be a Samaritan. You know, like just answering the phone. Being sympathetic to people on their own.
except I'm not sympathetic. Most people would agree. I just say that was terribly boring. I think we should talk about me. Imagine getting wages for taking the piss out of men. Cameraman, I think I'd make a brilliant comedian. I've already been engaged once. It's as much fun as phlegm. Having in-depth conversations about bleeding bony M. I've been stuck at home doing nothing. Ended up chucking clocks. Abusing Plymouth brethren through the letterbox. Now I have decided, you just tell me when I can start to be a... Oh. Comedian.
Right, you're in for this. Right. I've watched your so-called programme on a couple of occasions, and I feel prompted to write that it can only be described as amateurish rubbish.
Oh, no.
It makes Muffin the Mule look intellectual to grossly unattractive females. Prefer the test card any day of the week. All in all, a new low in entertainment. P.S. I enclose your brother's wedding photos. If you're coming home on a Sunday, don't forget your washing.
She's a real killy on, wasn't she?
And in a moment, Wooden Walters.
Uh-oh. Has hubby been complaining about boring breakfasts, moaning about dull dinners, groaning about tedious teas? You know what you need, Mum? A divorce. He's a boring, nagging old get. You've got better things to do than listen to him whinging on all day. The Coleman looks nice. Have a bash with him.
Oh, starving.
I mean, you brought your flask?
Yeah.
What's in it?
A sandwich, you can't get it out.
No, but we can eat later. What have we got? Have we got anything in this home?
Chicken legs.
Spotty?
Hey?
I thought you were referring to my
Oh, your
pins.
pins.
No, let's go. No, let's go out.
Yes, let's go to that new hamburger place. I went there last week.
What, fast food?
Yeah, I didn't know I'd had it. I got out a fiver, there was a blur of mincemeat, and there I was on the pavement.
Oh, no, let's go to the Indian.
Oh, I can't stand the music they play.
What, Barry Manilow?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm very embarrassed about last time.
What, when you ate the flannel, you mean?
No. When there was that thing on the menu and I didn't know what it was, and I said, what kind of potatoes are these? Trying to be nice to the ethnic minorities. And he said, King Edward's, and they all kept coming out of the kitchen laughing at me.
Oh, no, but it wasn't as bad as that cocktail bar in Hyde
blimey,
Park.
it was all full of call girls and oil sheiks.
I know, it was so embarrassing the way they kept winking at us in that suggestive manner.
Yeah, and you got something in your eye and winked back and woke up in Bahrain with a new handbag and a terrible headache.
Yes, but I only stayed long enough to teach them my entire repertoire of exotic positions.
Oh, yeah, you come back on the next bus, didn't you?
Yeah, it's all right, yes, but I only know the two. There's the one where you lie on your back and he mends your stereo.
Yeah.
Right? And the other one where you fold your arms and say, you can put your trousers back on, I'm a lesbian.
Mrs. Bonetti, Enrico came home.
Oh, no, we're the Wilsons. The Bonettis live next door.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's all right. It's very difficult to read their number. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Could you just give them that? Thank you.
As a band, our life was hell.
We never did too well.
We were never asked to play the same place twice.
We were paid our final wage.
And then an agent came backstage
And gave us all some brilliant advice.
pretend to be northern. Just smile and act dense. Just say something northern. It doesn't have to make sense. Make a list of northern cliches, and you can't go wrong. Put in any order. You've got a northern song. You just go
Tripe, clogs, going to the dogs, wig and a Blackpool tram. Brass band, putties in your hands, ribbons the next door's man. Cloth, cap, hanging for the strap, shawls and scabbies. Hot, pot, 7 to a cot, heads cat and mushy peas. We threw away our skin-tight suits,
and we chaps bought heavy boots.
And we bought pretty skirts all nice and flary.
Then we spent neat after neat.
Get it?
Watching Coronation Street.
And studying the works of L.S. Lowry. Now we're fully northern, and it works a treat. Spend half the year in Preston, and the other in Crete. But I'm bungalows in Weybridge. Before too long, once we made enough press.
Mummy, sing.
From our northern song, we just go ragged man,
Eating out the pan, tired and threatening bits. Ram wheels, good old brazy fields, braces, bugs and nits.
Take it away, Bernard. Would you? Key change,
Fish,
Chips,
cycle clip, gaslight
games in streets.
nutty,
slack,
Privy out the back, greatly.
and reeds.
Fog, smoke, sitting on the bog, cobbled in the morning mist. Park, drive, get at 45 from a back street abortionist.
We didn't go abroad again this year. In fact, Jack and I can now boast we've had 32 holiday fortnights, all spent on the Lancashire coast. We usually book in at Glenkev. That's from Glenda and Kevin, you see. The last couple, Lucy and Roland, called it Sea View, which made sense to me. The room's very small and bright orange. Something nasty's been spilt on the rug. No, baths are free, but you have to pay Glenda 50 pence for the use of the plug. We went shopping, of course, on the Monday. I got some sugar false teeth in a jar, a gravy boat shaped like a toilet, and a cruet set shaped like a bra. On the Wednesday, we went down the waxworks. The dummies don't change year to year. There's Sabrina and Anthony Eden, and one that we think's Molly Weir. Now, Lady Chatterley was a big favourite. She was nude, drew a crowd if it rained, but this year she had on a Guernsey, so somebody must have complained. No, and the one that had been Muhammad Ali, they'd taken this towel off his head and they'd drawn a big line through his label and put Lenny Henry instead. Oh, we took in a show on the Friday. Well, it was that or get caught in a shower. 3 triplets sang Getting to Know You, and a midget sang Now Is the Hour. The man with the doves was quite pleasant. They were coloured and rang little bells. He took 3 out from under a hanky and 19 from behind his lapels. The compare's quite sprightly for 80, though they do say suffered 2 strokes. He invites you to join in with the singing, but, you know, most just join in with the jokes. A girl called Diane played the trumpet, and she finished with You've Got a Friend. But the man on the organ played Bright Eyes. She was nearly in tears by the end. It rained every day except one day, and that was the day we had sleet. And Glenda won't ask you to go out. She just comes in and hoovers your feet. So we usually end up in the shelter with a quarter of wine gums to share. And Jack says, do you think we've been burgled? And things just go downhill from there. As we left, Glenda turned almost pleasant. She did all that, now do come again. And Jack said, you'll see us back next year if I've not kicked the bucket by then. And we all laughed, you know, as though he'd been joking. It suddenly struck me, good Lord, if he dies, then I get the insurance. Then I'm definitely going abroad.
is 15. Marie is 14 and a half. Both are from broken homes and living in an area with a high level of unemployment.
So, what about school?
Well, not been to school since I was like 5 or 6. I go in like if there's something happening, like vaccination or a nativity play.
And what are your thoughts on school?
It's boring. I mean, they don't teach you anything important, you know, like how to inject yourself. It's all, you know, yeah, geography and, yeah, geography and things.
I see. Well, maybe you think it's not worth being qualified as there's so few jobs in Liverpool.
No, there is lots of jobs, but the government wants to keep us unemployed, so we won't like smoke on the buses. I could have been in a film, but it was boring.
What film was that?
It's a documentary on child prostitution.
You've actually been a prostitute?
Oh, yeah. That's boring. I mean, the sex was all right, but they kept, like, wanting you to talk to them.
So, what about music?
Music? Well, it's kids' stuff, really, isn't it?
The government puts things on the records underneath the music.
Sorry?
Like messages you can only hear with your brain.
And what do they say?
Like telling you what to do.
Yeah, it's like keep you under.
Like, don't say tits in the reference library.
Yeah, don't gob on each other.
Is so much sleeping around amongst young people?
No, it's boring.
It's like for mums and dads, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like drinking.
Well, don't you and your mates drink?
We used to drink battery acid.
Yeah, but it burns holes in your tights.
How do you see your future? Do you think you'll get married?
Well, we'd like to, because it's like easier to get Valium if you're married, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but we can't, can we?
Why is that?
Well, the government have brought out this thing like you can't get married unless you've got a going-away outfit. It's got to be
a
suit. Yes, suit. And it's got to be in 2 colours that match.
Yeah, and you have to have a, you know, handbag and slingbacks.
It's just not on.
I mean, my mother's got enough to do paying off my shoplifting fine. You know.
What happened?
But a duvet fell into my shopping bag.
Have either of you got boyfriends?
Well, we have like one between 2.
Yeah, it's just to save time, really.
Really.
And what does your boyfriend do?
Gets tattooed a lot.
Yes, what else does he do?
He has them removed a lot.
Good evening. Tonight, I'm going to escape into an enchanted world of music and laughter. No, I'm not going to smoke coke. No, Daddy and I aren't into the drug scene. Though we were the first couple in our crescent to use Hamasitas. No, we belong to the cocktail generation. In fact, you pop into our lounge alcove any evening at 6 and you'll find Jack whipping up the Win Carnis in the spare thermos. Now, where was I, darling? Oh, yes. An enchanted world. An enchanted world. The theatre. What does the word conjure up? Well, for Jack, not a lot. In fact, he says if he wants to get bored sitting in the dark for 2 hours, he can take the bulb out of the outside toilet. But for me, I'll watch anything. In fact, my cousin says I could sit in a cemetery all night so long as I had a programme and a tub in the interval. That's Marjorie if you're watching, not Joan. Still not speaking to Joan after the bother with the tray cloth. Anyway, now, where was I, darling? Oh, yes. This week, for my crit, I had a difficult decision to make. Should I review the Royal Shakespeare Company's touring production of Troilus and Cressida at the Leisure Centre, or nip round and watch the Crescent Players doing Fanny Gaslight in the Scout Hut? Well, much as I love Shakespeare, no, I think he did awfully well for a Brummie. I have been associated now with the Cresses for many a year, And anyway, I thought if I don't go tonight, I might not get my lamp standard back. Now then, where are we? Tell Dr. Simpson Jack still can't maintain... Oh, no, that's not it. Wait a minute. Oh, yes, here we have it. Yes, okay. Yes, we've got it. Fanny Begaslight. Another triumph for the Crescent players. Last night, a packed hut rang with applause, and deservedly so. The hit of the evening was Alison Bothwaite's Fanny. Larger than life. Luminous. Though possibly a little fuzzy around the edges. She stormed through Act One in the very fetching ivory gown she was jilted in last autumn. She set a cracking pace. And the only hitch occurred when she tried to come on from the wrong side of the stage and got wedged behind the tombola. Mr. Lomax, the better butcher, gave some lovely comic touches to his part as the Earl, though I, for one, found the continual whipping out of the dentures a little cheap. Mrs. Evans, as Fanny's mother, was moving. So her part was taken by Elspeth Bromler. Elspeth wasn't entirely familiar with the role, but when at a loss, she substituted the neighbours' dialogue from Spring and Port Wine, which fitted in reasonably well. The evening closed with a vote of thanks by the vicar and an appeal for the Church Restoration Fund. Somebody's taken it. And next week, I shall be talking to the director of Romans in Britain and saying, never mind, Mr. Bogdanov, worse things happen at sea. Till then, good evening.
Made your breakfast this morning like any old day, and then I remembered, threw it away. I found an old photo in the kitchen drawer, you by the seaside during the war. You're laughing at something and the wind's in your hair. You were ever so slim then and your hair was still fair. And I wanted to kiss you, but you always laughed. I wanted to tell you, but I felt daft. Still we got married. I was tight, then we both got embarrassed. Played Romeo nights. I remember the baby and his sticky out ears, but I can't single out things over the years. In women's surgical, by your bed, I knew that I loved you, but I never said. I brought you black magic, and they said you died. I had a cup of tea there, came home and cried. I had to go back to the hospital to collect your things, your nightie, your teeth, and your wedding ring. Made your breakfast this morning like any old day, and then I remembered, threw it away. Made your breakfast this morning like any old day, and then I remembered, threw it away.
Listen to the story I'm about to tell to you. Not only is it sad, but not a word of it is true. Concerning a young fellow not 100 miles from here, who might have been Cliff Richard if it hadn't been for beer. Yes, I might have been Cliff Richard. I might have been a star. I might still have the bus fare home, but I spent it in the bar. I might still have a wife to hold when day is at an end, but all I hold is a toilet bowl while moaning never again. My sexual liaisons aren't proceeding as they should. They're too good to be wasted, but I'm too wasted to be good. However, I'm selective now in my relationships. Unless you are a bottle, you'll get nowhere near my lips. I'd had a drink or two and I was lurching home one night. I took a shortcut through the graveyard in the pale moonlight, when Dracula leapt out on me and begged me for a kiss. He sucked the blood from out my veins, then staggered home half pissed. Drinking isn't good for me, 'cause once I have imbibed, I start asking motorcycle gangs to step outside. I stagger through the streets at night as plastered as a rat, and say to 18-stone policemen, "Where'd you get that hat?" Thanks to beer, my sight's and clear, my brain is round the bend. My stomach's like a bucket with a hole in either end. My wits are gone, my senses numb, I have no memory. I wake up every morning with a stranger, and it's me.
This week's film, made in 1941, is a wartime classic telling of the exploits of the happy-go-lucky crew of a Lancaster bomber.
Hello, Smithy. Where's Bob?
He's not with me, Jean.
Go on.
He's bought it.
I see. I think I knew, you know. I think he knew. Yesterday morning, when he left, he turned at the gate and called, "Jean, don't save my bloater." What happened?
Are you sure you want to know? It's not awfully pleasant, you know.
Oh, war never is. Go on.
As you know, we're a pretty ramshackle bunch. The wireless operator can only get 8 mile, and the rear gunner won't sit with his back to the engine. I guess the old bomber isn't up to much.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not a Lancaster. It's a Silver Cross. There isn't a bay for the bombs, just a tray underneath where you put your shopping. Well, last night, we were over the Myrna Dam.
You bombed that last month.
Yes, I know. But Bob thought we should go back to see if that's where he left his ration book. Well, on our way back, the port engine started to misfire.
But wasn't it checked before you took off?
Well, yes, but God, the boys are young now. My ground crew do their best, but you know, they've got homework to do. Cubs.
Smithy. Smithy, what happened?
The starboard engine went. We lost height. We were over land, but we didn't know where.
Go on.
Bob gave the order, bail out. And if you're caught, pretend to be German.
That's terrible.
Yes, it was. Bob landed first, but he said Heil Hitler with his best accent and was stabbed to death with a pitchfork.
Why?
We'd landed in Margate.
Oh, poor Bob. He always was a bit of a duffer.
Jane?
Yes, Smithy?
It may be too soon to ask you this, but I've always admired you, and if I don't ask you now, I never will.
Go on, Smithy.
Could I have his bloater?
pondering.
Are you?
I mean, there are so many unanswered questions in life, aren't there? Aren't there?
Like what?
Like, can you still get Oxidol?
Oh, yes, it me.
Why are the last 2 chocolates in the box always the butterscotch and the Montélimar?
What is Montélimar?
That's another one.
Was Jesus black?
Yes, and if he was, do we have to take Lenny Henry more seriously?
How do you feel about teenage pregnancies?
What used to them, really, yeah. Boring. Like, yeah. Everyone's doing it.
And on your screens in just a moment, Wooden Walters.
Uh-oh, Dad's been gardening. Susan's fallen off her bike again. And Johnny's had a tough game of football. A challenge for any soap powder. But Mum knows exactly what to do. That'll teach them to do their own washing.
Hi, chaps. Hello, man.
Hello, man.
Have a nice day off?
Yeah. Oh, what's that new quiz programme? Dear me. The contestants are abused and humiliated, asked embarrassing and highly personal questions, and then only given half the money they were expecting.
Good heavens. I didn't know they were letting cameras into the Department of Health and Social Security.
Oh, no, don't go getting political at this late stage.
You can talk. You thought the SDP was a contraceptive.
Isn't it?
I took you round the family planning last week, didn't I?
Oh, blather, that was the rates office. Well, no wonder they cut me water off. Hey, we'll go to the family planning tomorrow. I'm taking that Dutch cat back.
Why?
It's too small. It keeps making me ears itch. Sorry I'm late. Traffic was appalling.
Whatever's the matter with your leg?
Well, I parked in a space marked disabled. Have you ordered?
No, I've only just got here myself.
Deirdre, pot of, darling, please. What's that, your Black Forest Gatto? Looks more like Cardiff Arms Park. What's that on the end? Profiteroles, is it? Oh, no, it's your dishcloth. Just the coffee, please, dear, thank you. That girl is so slow. Honestly, you order cheesecake, you get penicillin. Well, what did you think of last night? Anthea must be the world's worst hostess.
The fruit punch was warm.
Fruit punch? We've got a pleasanter drink pouring meths over a bucket of privet. And the buffet.
Well, it's nice to have little things on sticks.
Yes, but not sprouts.
I think she'd been drinking before we got there.
She's been drinking since tights were 9 and 11.
Well, she's a terrible depressive. I mean, she's taken 8 overdoses.
I know. She's got her own stomach pump. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I've got no sympathy. Do you know she spent £3,000 on plastic surgery?
No.
Yes. She had a nose job, facelift, thighs tightened, bust augmented. Now her navel's gone missing.
Well, she was certainly showing her body off last night. That dress was very low cut.
Low cut? She looked like she was standing in a carrier bag. Of course, it did her no good. I mean, she spent the whole evening making eyes at Lawrence, and everybody knows he lives with his mother and never leaves the house unless he's run out of raffia. Mind you, I suppose she's getting desperate with her husband seeing that girl from the cake shop.
What, the one in the leather overall?
Yes.
How do you know?
I saw them in the multi-story.
Well, what were they doing?
Well, she wasn't handing over 38 pence for a couple of Kunzels. I mean, I didn't hang around having a good nosy.
No, of course not.
I was only there for about 20 minutes or so. So, I mean, what he sees in her, I shall never know. Terrible blackheads. Looks like she's been studded with cloves. Oh, look. Must go. I've got an interview at 1:30.
For what?
I'm applying to join the Samaritans.
You auditioning for Wood and Walters?
Yeah. You?
Yes.
It's not the sort of thing I saw myself doing when I left drama school. But it's money, innit?
Seen the show at all?
My wife videoed last week's episode for me. I was filming.
Picture?
Advert. New kind of beef burger.
What's new about it?
It's got beef in it. You seen the show?
Appalling. Couldn't watch it. I mean, usual ITV garbage.
I see this one's written by Victoria Wood.
The worst.
Can't write for men.
Totally unconvincing when she writes for men.
Still, better have a look at it, I suppose. Money's a bit tight. My lady's expecting triplets.
Yours?
2 of them. Do you want to go through it while we're waiting?
If you like, I'll be the first man, shall I? You auditioning for Wood and Walters?
Yes, you?
Yes.
It's not the sort of thing I saw myself doing when I left drama school, but it's money, isn't it?
With the singing snobs, increased poplin, very crumpled, totally untalented, what a shame. What a shame. Whether we sing Bach or Scott Joplin, we make all composers sound the same. We just go ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba. It's not very clever, but it suits us ever so well. It's just identical syllables, retiring none of the bother of. Word learning, not really crazy, it's just that we're lazy as hell. Through the world of music, we blunder. Oh, how we blunder. Melting melodies to a tasteless slur. We are being sued by Stevie Wonder, John Williams, Elton John, and Bobby Crush for going ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-ba-ba. We're so appalling, we have people calling for less. The audience call out stupid gets. They don't do the case, just usherettes, which tends to do harm to what little charm we possess. We don't need adrenaline. We just need better living. Most grooves, like alcohol and drugs. We like making rugs. Are you surprised we despise every place that we go? So, only once was confidence jolted. Really jolted. We thought, God, we're good. We've made the people cry. They were crying cause the exit doors were bolted. We must sign off. We must sign on. Goodbye.
Down to the makeup room a little earlier on. Naturally, I'd do it myself before I leave the Crescent, you know, but I needed the neon to plug my stragglers. Anyway, I came round the corner and I saw the producer, as he likes to be called, lurching towards me. Now, I don't know him terribly well because he doesn't normally come in of a Sunday. Well, after a week's heavy drinking and sexual harassment, he needs a quiet day off. He stumbled up to me. The fumes from his car coat. No, honestly, it wasn't so much a garment, more of a humane killer. What? Don't be so silly, I can say what I like. He doesn't know which studio we're in. Anyway, Mrs. Chubb, he said. Call me Dottie or we're not speaking, I cried, hitting him with a grow bag I'd brought in for one of the girls. He said, for this week's show, why don't we get a bit physical? I said, let me make it quite clear that there has never been a whiff of scandal attached to my slot. I said, you producers know nothing. I said, and while we're on the subject, was it strictly necessary to get rid of Rennie Roberts? I saw red. Most of it was his nose, but no, I was fuming. I poked him in the face with a fire extinguisher. Yes, there was a bit of an undignified scuffle. Well, he was screaming for help while I was stamping on his fingers. There's a little something I picked up in the land army. Anyway, just before he passed out, and honestly, what kind of man is it that can't take having his trousers set alight without becoming unconscious? No sense of humour. Anyway, just as they were closing the ambulance doors, he said, Dottie, well, it was more of a croak. He said, I said, I'm glad to see you've dropped the Mrs. Chubb. He said, yes. But he said, when I said physical, I meant, why don't you do something medical? I said, well, why didn't you say a soft apron? So here we have it. Dottie's body in question. All those things Jonathan Miller didn't think to ask. For instance, why does the fluff in your navel button never match a cardi? Page boy haircuts. Can they cause depression in other people? Impotence. Is it a lot of fuss about nothing? Nagumba writes, Dottie, can flatulence damage your health? Well, no, dear, no. But it can fade your loose covers. And thank you, Nagumba, for the pretty snap. It's a very dark foundation, darling. And Leslie wishes to know, Dottie, is orgasm a myth? Well, Leslie, I've never had one. And to be quite honest, I don't know anybody else who has. Personally, I like to finish a bout of intercourse with a cup of Benjers and an Eggles cake. What? Oh, I just have to see it's time to go. It's all right, waving his arms about. All right, goodness me, they do take things seriously here at Granada, don't they? It's all right, I've got another letter from that lady I must finish. Complaining about her husband's mini piano. Or was it his tiny organ? Good evening.
Welcome once again to A Jolly Good Read, and as usual, columnist Marion Scott. Joined this week by Liverpool novelist and playwright Chuck Sweeney, who will be telling us what kind of a jolly good read she's been having this week. Marion.
Yes, thank you, Michael. My first book is Winifred Makepeace's Saga. Jolly good value at £3.95. This follows the fortunes of Seth and his descendants, taking us from the Yorkshire wool mills of 1874 right up to present-day L.A. A conventional idea, but what I thought was so good about this particular treatment was that the main characters were all gerbils. Anyway, gripping stuff. Saga. You can either read it, or if your sash cords have rotted, you can wedge open your bedroom window with it.
Yes, and the next.
It's this. Methuen have brought out Mrs. Winstanley's Slimmer's Diary, 1979. I couldn't put it down. It's a woman's life. It's as simple as that. I'll just read a couple of... Excuse me. March the 23rd. Breakfast, sliced toast. Tea, no milk. Boiled egg, size 5. You see, that's marvellous detail, the size 5. You can really see that egg. She's doing so well, and then disaster strikes. Jim brought home a quarter of Pontefract cakes as treat. Isn't that sad? And this very poignant entry. No. May the 28th. Nothing till 4 o'clock. Then had whole packet of instant mashed potato and 5 bananas.
Would you say, Marion, that this is in any sense a feminist book?
Well, it isn't, nor does it set out to be a fear of flying, a female eunuch, and yet I feel it has a lot to say to women like myself who don't know what a feminist is.
Right.
I must just say, Michael, that it's crammed with fascinating information. For instance, did you know that a 7-ounce tin of baked beans and pork sausages is only 330 calories?
And our final book, Wet Washing, an account of working-class childhood set in wartime Birkenhead. Chuck, did it ring true for yourself?
This book is amazing. It bowled me over. I mean, it was just so... You know, like rushing out when a ragman came past. You'd give him some old clothes and he'd give you a donkey stone or an abortion. The factory girls having abortions and going out jitterbugging. Oh, and that great bit where they haven't got any money to go to the pictures. So they go and watch somebody having an abortion. Oh, I loved it. Knocked me out.
Of course, Chuck, you're slightly biased, are you not?
But, because I wrote it. Possibly.
Oh, yes. Very quickly, Marion, your book for the beach.
Yes, it's a love story. It's called Terminal. It's about an actress with an incurable heart disease and the suicidal writer who falls madly in love with her. Have your tissues handy? It's a bit of a tearjerker. Now, I won't give away the ending,
But
but
the last chapter's set in a cemetery and they're digging these 2 holes.
Next week, I'll be talking to Melvin Bragg about his 29th Cumbrian novel.
I must just say I'm very surprised that you were reading a book like that.
Have a good week.
Please. No, the thing is about this club is when you lose weight. My friend went there, lost 5 stone. Lives in a self-contained cigarette packet outside Oldham. They sing you this song. We congratulate you on losing weight. Don't get cocky, baby, you're gonna be back next month. We'd say 6 days grace before you stuff your face. Don't get cocky, baby, you're gonna be back next month. Just take Valerie, wouldn't know a calorie if it came and bit her on the leg. Starves all day and then gives way as 80 bacon butties and a large fried egg. You don't play hockey, babe, you do like jockey, babe. So don't get cocky, babe, cause you're gonna be back next month. Like, just take Reenie, fancied a bikini, resisted every snack, stripped off in the Bahamas, had stretch marks like pyjamas, grabbed a bar of chocolate on the next flight back. We don't grudge your fun, we just know it can't be done. Spurn the spud, ban the bun, you're gonna be back next month. Take Fiona, 27 stoner, slimmed herself to bone and specs. Her husband got conjugal, threw away his bugle, bought her tiny knickers and demanded sex. You're a smarty boots, we don't give 2 hoots. You'll be back in them crimpling trouser suits when you waddle back next month. Just take Heather, her jaws were wired together. An easy slimming method she had heard. Her husband didn't like her skimpy, eloped with Wendy from the Wimpy. She watched them go and couldn't say a bleeding word. The band couldn't come. Just take Winnie, like a barracks in a pinny. Gave up food for Lent. Her weight loss was fantastic, but her skin was not elastic. She's like an inefficient camper in a creased pink tent. Still, let's not pretend there's any decent reason why you should attend, but it's the only place you'll find a fatter friend. You'll have to come back next month. All right, skinny, off you sneak. You can turn the other cheek, but it's got you out the bloody house twice a week. You'll need to come back next month. She will. She'll need to come back next month. This is it. She'll need to come back next. Well, it's the company basic, isn't it? I think so. I agree with you, right?
I hate living in a commune. Everything takes so bleeding long.
Run out of paraffin, and the kitchen windows rattling in its frame. Nothing of the ordinary, but nothing feels the same. Run a bath but can't be bothered. Read a thriller but I haven't got a clue. And I keep looking at the telephone in case it rings for you. And I'm really glad you took your photos, even though they've left squares on the wall. I wish I'd never seen your stupid, boring face at all. I watch a quiz show with the sound off, a couple way beside a caravan. You can tell they set their hearts upon a different prize, but we all have to do the best we can. So I'm really glad that it's over, even though I feel weird on my own. If I survive this freezing evening, I'll be okay alone. My friend rings up to ask me swimming. She says she never liked him anyway. And I pick the blisters off the kitchen door as we try and think of things to say. It was his job to buy the paraffin, but I will get independent bit by bit. And I will love the solitude once I get used to it.
And you've been married 8 years.
Yes.
How did you meet?
Well, he lived in the flat below me. We'd hardly exchanged 2 words together, and one day he just stopped me in the hall and proposed. It was a lovely day all round, actually, because earlier that morning I'd won £70,000 on the pools.
Was it a good marriage?
Oh, yes, he's lovely, lovely. One night I come home 2 hours early because one of my evening classes was cancelled, and he was in bed waiting for me, yes. He'd sprayed perfume all round the bedroom, and there was a complete set of underwear hidden under the pillow.
Are you sure he isn't seeing anyone else? I mean, what about that incident you mentioned earlier?
Oh, no, well, apparently, the lady had trouble with the cortina, come in to phone the RAC, taken off all her clothes so as not to get oil on the telephone table, lie on the floor because they take such a time answering, and a rare tropical spider come out from behind the skirting. It's bitter in the bosom, and my husband was just sucking the poison out.
Is he in any way repressive?
Oh, no, he loves me to go out. Yes, I do yoga, upholstery, car maintenance, Meals on Wheels, bookkeeping, beekeeping, and secretarial Spanish. Yes, I used to be 12 stone.
You're a lollipop lady.
Yes, oh, we have endless fun with that, my husband and I. There's a very dangerous corner right by my crossing, and he's forever zooming round it in top gear, trying to catch me in the middle of the road.
Is he a violent man?
Oh, no.
What about your head injury? I mean, did he hit you deliberately?
Oh, no, he was just trying to dislodge a dying wasp from my hairpiece with a rolling pin. Yes. He made several attempts with various kitchen utensils. No, I mean, it's a very modern marriage. Really, you know. I mean, he cooks for me. He's not very good at it, bless him. Did me a curry last week full of glass. But no, he'll do anything for me. Holds me handbag when I go hang gliding. You know, and it was his idea, actually, that I should swim the channel. Yes, oh, it was cold. I shall never forget him leaning over the side of the boat, dangling an electric fire into the water. It's terribly kind.
Why do you want a divorce?
Well, I don't know, really. I mean, it's all very nice and cosy, you know, but I've just got this feeling I want to live dangerously. Blimey. You'd have stuck around to say goodbye, wouldn't you? Other shows come running up and tell you how marvellous you were. I know. Well, the producers buy you champagne and kiss you. What have we ever had? They give us them victory V's. Yeah, only because they were all stuck together. So this is where it all happens, eh? Yeah, they pretend it's complicated, actually. It's not. Hey, let's see our programme. What, the one we just done? Yeah. Do you know how to do that? Yeah. Just press one of these here. Oh, very clever. Oh, no. Put the picture back on. Oh, I think I've broken it. Let's play knuckles. Yeah, OK. Ow! Yeah. Sorry. Ow!
Wooden Walters?
Yes, them two women, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we watched that because it's boring, it's great.
Yes. Well, it's a bit boring, you know, but they say by the end it's going to get really boring.
We watched you Wooden Walters, it's really great, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Is it supposed to be funny?
No.
No, it's not. Well, it don't make me laugh anyway, does it you?
No.
No.
We're just saying I've been watching that programme. Wooden what is it?
Walters?
Yeah, that were on while I were having my tubes tied. I nearly laughed. No, I'm only kidding. I nearly cried.
Come in.
We just came round to say it was a really great show tonight, really smashing, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, come in, girls.
Are you not busy?
I'm never too busy to see the fans who put me where I am today. So, you really enjoyed the show, then?
Oh, yeah. It was great, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Mind you, we're right easily pleased.
Would you like a signed photo?
Do we?
No.
No, we don't.
Oh. Oh, well,
I can't think of anybody else that would want one either, can you?
No.
No, I can't. Everybody at the office thinks you're really dated.
Has been.
Except Mrs. Singh.
He's Indian.
She'd never heard of you. Who is it she likes?
Max Jaffa.
That's right.
yeah, well, girls, you know, I like to be perfectly fair and give all my fans the same amount of time. I'm sure there must be lots of them waiting outside.
No, there aren't, are there?
No.
No. In fact, most people didn't even stop till the end.
What do you mean? There's nobody waiting?
No, is there not?
No.
No.
Well, to be perfectly frank, girls, I mean, most towns I play, they're usually beating down the doors to get at me. I don't mean ordinary fans either, I'm talking about your groupies.
That's us.
I'm sorry, love, I thought, what?
We're the groupies, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. We're like, you know, we do everyone that comes here, because it's like our hobby, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like rugs. No, like making rugs. It's a hobby.
Are you perfectly sure there's nobody out there?
Yeah, just us. What do you want doing?
Well, what sort of things do you normally do?
Well, whatever they ask for. We're like versatile, aren't we?
Yeah. Whatever is asked for, we will do.
They all have different things they want doing.
Yeah. John Anson.
Hey, John answered. Well, what did he want?
What was it?
Haddock.
And scallop?
Yeah, on a tray with a can of Vimto.
We've posted letters for Ivory Manuel.
Play Monopoly with Larry Grayson.
Hey, girls, I'm sorry, but I don't know how to put this.
What?
Well, you know, groupies, I mean, usually they want to, well, make love to, well, whoever it is.
Do they? Larry Grayson never said nothing about that.
What? Sex?
Well, yes.
Well, I understand that I'm with Ben. What are you? Which one do you want
Thank you all for sending me your little queries. The subjects are very varied. Should I travel overland to Morocco, even though it might be uncomfortable? How does one carry off an unfamiliar social situation? How can I make mackerel appetizing? And how do I care for a rubber plant? Well, as we're short of time, I shall just say to you, rough it, bluff it, stuff it, and keep it well watered. I'm speaking to you now, Tracy. Tracy is feeling the strain of a 4-year engagement and wonders if it might be possible to have intercourse under the circumstances. Now, where you have it, Tracy, is neither here nor there. But there are alternatives, as Daddy and I well know. Now, Tracy, let me stress that I'm in no way narrow-minded or behind the times. Daddy and I were the first people in our crescent to have a walk. And I do feel that intercourse, or nookie, as you young people like to call it, can be a very pleasant way of spending those few minutes between the end of your Ovaltine and the next chapter of your Mills and Boone. But there are so many other things to do. I say to young people, as I call them, develop an interest, a hobby. Keep those hands busy. My motto is this. If it's small, stick clothes in it. If it's big, use it as a doorstop. And if you're married to it, measure it for a Guernsey. I tell you this, if I had nothing to do, I wouldn't know what to do. Where is the pleasure in days of leisure? You'll soon feel flat and bored. Life can be busy if you get busy. Work is its own reward. At first it seems appealing, staring at the ceiling, but when hubby leaves, you'll soon feel blue. If you don't want a job, be smart and get a hobby. There's so many things to do. That's creative for you. Very pretty, dear. Handicrafts can save your life. Get a bit of lino and a Stanley knife. Some fur fabric, kapok and foam. You'll be happy stuffing pandas till the cows come home. Glue foreign stamps on old lampshades. Make a model of the QE2 from hearing aids. With some heather and a feather and some bits of chamois leather, you'll be happy as the day is long. Exercise can cheer you up if you want a smaller bottom or a larger cap. Classes are easy. The only thing that's hard is trying to spend a penny in your leotard. Learn disco dancing if you dare. Some ladies bring their heart pills in a Tupperware. Do the Spanish hustle, get some muscle on your bustle. Just boogie, baby, come on strong. Take it away, Jim! dishcloths is what you know. Learn an instrument, play some lovely tunes. You're never alone with a pair of spoons. Get your stretch pants round the cello, not too mellow, painted yellow. Be creative and you can't go wrong. I hope I've been of use to you. There are so many things that you can do. Ways and means with white of egg, modelling support hose for the larger leg. When your family's bored, the time will pass. Do something rather clever with a bunch of grass. Show them your new poem, sing the hard bits from the poem. You'll be glad you heard my little song.
Good morning, madam. Can I interest you in our skincare range? Though I have to admit that from here your skin looks flawless.
Oh, thank you.
But then again, I failed my driving test because I couldn't read the number plate. Do you have any spots?
No.
Would you like some? Tell you what, I'll just do a quick check on the computer. Colour of eyes?
Blue.
Grey. Hair?
Blonde.
Mousy. Now, condition of pores. Open? Closed?
They're sort of ajar.
Let me see. Let me have a look. Oh, no, dear me. No, that to we in the tray, that's not so much a complexion. It's more of a doily.
Do you sell a product that would sort of, close them up a bit?
Well, yes, we do an astringent, but really with pores that big, you'd be better off with a darning needle and some pink wool. You see, really, it's your greasy skin that's at fault.
Oh, is it?
Now, we do this. I don't know whether it's strong enough for what you need, but it brought my chip pan up lovely.
I'm starting to feel quite bad about what I look like.
Oh, good. Now then, about your wrinkles.
Laughter lines?
No, nothing's that funny. No. The thing is, we do plastic surgery, you know. We can arrange it. Yes, £15, including bed and breakfast.
Why is it so cheap?
Well, the surgeon's bleeding hopeless.
Sounds like I'm, so ugly, nothing's going to be any use.
Oh, I don't know, madam. There's always our special formula lipstick.
What good's that?
It's 6 foot high. You can stand behind it. Have you, madam?
We've had a letter about this Dutch cat business.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. This woman suggests a balaclava.
Oh, that stopped me getting pregnant.
No, it should stop people wanting to sleep with you.
Excuse me.
Ever wondered what it's like to work with your sisters on TV? I had hoped they'd pack it in, you see, before they got to me. They nearly did, and then they had a #1 in Swaziland. By then I was old enough, you see, to join the happy band. Marianne's a kleptomaniac, we haven't told the press. She strolls into a shop in trousers, then she strolls out in a dress. Valerie's an alcoholic, and we also can't disguise what Jane likes doing best of all, just see the bags beneath her eyes. Ooh, I hate my sisters, and I've always hated pop, and I've got this wild ambition to work at the co-op. They all think that I've gone balmy, no one ever understands. Got no desire to wear golami, go woo and clap my hands. I just want a nylon overall and not wear all this gunge. Just sit and check the price of a Mary Baker economy sponge. Can you see me at the checkout doing all the chat? Saying have you nothing smaller, 'cause I'm not changing that. If you see us on TV again, oh looking happy, here's how come. Marianne's just nicked 2 overcoats and Valerie's pissed on rum. Jane's just been through half the orchestra, hence the beaming smile. And I'm just dreaming of the day I wheel my trolley down the aisle.
snobs, really, isn't it?
Grammar school kids, you know, sniff glue.
We sniff burning lino.
Yeah, and cot blankets. And,
each other's armpits.
Yeah.
And Estee Lauder used to.
What effect does it have?
Fall over, maybe.
Excuse me, are you serving?
I don't think we're actually supposed to serve people. Just shoot them if they do something suspicious.
I just wondered if you had these in a different size.
Hang on. I'm going out onto the floor, Eileen. Listen, there's no landmines in separates, are there? OK. If you have any trouble with people wanting to buy things, let the dogs out, OK? Can I help you?
Just wondered if you had these in a 14.
What? This is a boutique, not the Elephant's House. Hey, Eileen, we've got another fatso in. Never learn, do they? Oh, no. We don't do much above a size 8. I mean, it's so depressing for us, you know, dealing with great wobbling lumps of flesh all day long.
You don't do anything in a 14?
Well, I might have sent something by mistake. Oh, yeah. There's these.
You don't really suit green.
I shouldn't think you suit much, do you, body like that? I say body. Oh, no, day I go over 6.5 stone, it's razor blades in the bath, do you know what I mean? Well, do you want them or not?
Well, could you try them on?
Yeah. Well, don't break anything. I mean, we don't usually let obese people into the cubicles in case they sweat on the wallpaper.
They look a bit small to me.
Well, it's up to you, Porky. Tell you this, if they don't fit, the only other thing in this shop that will is the cubicle curtains. They're supposed to be tight-fitting these days, you know. Mind you, I don't suppose you go out much, do you, being so ugly? I have them that tight, I need surgery to get things out of my pocket. Oh, Eileen, get the Polaroid, there's another one for the toilet wall. Hey, Eileen, Marty went out with someone fat once, you know. Yeah, 8 stone or something, she was. Said she was like a waterbed with legs. God, I don't know why we bother being so pleasant.
She married early was the thing to do. Smile for the photos like a dream come true. He said he'd love her forever, as if it's a shame he never promised not to bore her stiff. Only the lonely would ever dispute what I'm saying.
What I'm saying.
Take it or leave it, you'd better believe what I'm saying. It is a crime to be stuck by the side of a person you don't even like. Tell me what could be worse than a life full of nothing. It's stupid, it's painful, don't do it. Her heart sank when she saw him. He smelled of smoke. She knew every movement, she'd heard every joke. They made love with the light off and nothing said. And the thought that she could change things never entered her head. Only the lonely would ever dispute what I'm saying.
What I'm saying.
Take it or leave it, you better believe what I'm saying. Why should you miss out on laughter, on joy and elation, unless you are counting on reincarnation? It's one night and one chance, it's easily ruined. Don't do it. She had friends round for coffee nearly every day. She was smiling and desperate, but didn't like to say. Counted pills in a bottle and dead herself. Heard his car stop in the driveway, put them back on the shelf. Only the lonely would ever dispute what I'm saying. What I'm saying. Take it or leave it, you better believe what I'm saying. Why bother smiling in public and privately scheming? You're better off shouting and kicking and screaming. It's off to give in, to give up, to go under. Don't do it. Don't do it. Why bother smiling in public and privately scheming? You're better off shouting and kicking and screaming. It's off to give in, to give up, to go under. Don't do it.
Like that, it's all the same whether you play it wrong or not, isn't it? Do you not know any proper tunes? Do you know Dream of Allwin's? Lovely that. That were on in Women's Surgical Night. I had my cervix cauterised. I tell you what, do a Sarah Lime theme. Dun 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 dun. It's great that. Now that's dead easy. My Uncle Albert could play that and he had a metal plate in his head.
Very sorry.
Oh, no, you're all right. I mean, it were a blessing, really. If he sat with his back to the area, we could get Welsh television. Thing is, though, he's back inside now, though, back inside. Shoplifting. Caught outside Tesco's with £1/2 of skinless link stuffed down his trousers. That caused a certain amount of confusion as well. I was nearly had up on 2 charges. Oh, do you go to lots of concerts, do you?
Yes, when I can, yeah.
Yeah, smashing. Ever see Renato do Moonlight Sonata?
No, I don't.
On roller skates with a xylophone strapped round his neck. He finishes up in a wicker basket whistling Colonel Bogey while this woman in a sequin bra thrusts spears through all parts of his body.
Gosh, I suppose he escaped unscathed.
No, he bled to death, actually. Yeah. There was some kind of mix-up over who was working the trap door.
I don't think the principal would think that was terribly good for the Steinway.
Tough titty. What? He's lucky Mrs. Harris is off sick. Shoba says, what's the point dragging yourself round to the toilet when there's timps, Andy? No, I'm only kidding. No, we're only an old friend, sure. Having lessons, are you?
Professor Hartley.
Oh, yeah. Should ask for a refund. No, I'm only kidding. Hey, I tell you, a lovely pianist could learn you a few things. Bobby Crush. Ooh, he can cross his hands over and everything. A lovely smile. Going to turn pro, are you?
Yes, I'd like to think so one day, yeah.
Yes, smash it. I tell you what, they're looking for someone down the snug at the Winston, you know. Yeah, good job. £5 a night plus any ploughman's left over from dinner time. It wouldn't have come vacant, actually. But a few of the lads got a bit tanked up and tried to jam pianist's head in late. They were a scream. So do you want me to put a word in for you?
Well, quite honestly, I do aspire a little higher than the snug.
What, the lounge?
I won't get a job anywhere if I don't get this right.
Well, listen, you know what you're doing wrong, don't you?
What?
Well, that dotted semiquaver is tied over the bar, and the middle note of the triplets isn't an accidental. And another thing, nails need cutting.
Did that in Delhi?
We wouldn't mind, but we've missed our buzz.
Was it a dumb idea?
Yes, it was. Yes, I think so.
Thank you.